And we are live. Yeah, man, we're one away. We're so every time we got 5 now. And dude, hate to be a glazer.
Yeah.
Ralphie put in the work, dog. I know he's got that youthful gamer mind too. Yeah. So he has that edge on Rafa, but it's like, dude.
The thing about Ralphie is that like he is a quick study.
I've learned.
For him, when his mind is like dead set, focus on it, he like locks
tunnel visions.
Like I've seen it with fantasy football last season too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
100%. He was all on it last season.
Yeah, we got a good squad. All right, let's see. We all live. We got chat up too.
When did that get there? Yeah. Yeah. When did the Raiders get there?
Oh, that was something that found.
I thought it was like on. I was like, when did you like paint that into the table? I was like, what? I was like, that's gnarly.
Over in the closet, the garage. Family went ahead and did.
There we go.
Zoe, what's up, Zoe?
What up?
Yeah, they did a yard sale, so.
Oh, nice.
My mom called me and she was like, "Hey, you have a bunch of stuff here, so either go through it or we're selling
Getting rid of it." Dude, I wish.
Haven't seen you guys in a while, Zoe. It's been a while, man. I hope that you've been well. What you been up to?
How I've been, bro?
What have you been doing these last 2 weeks?
Have you finally learned that water is indeed wet?
Yeah.
And that grass is indeed green?
Water is wet. Grass is green. Grass isn't always green.
I want to get rid of so much stuff, but it's just like... It's like the inverse. My parents are like, we want to make sure, but they don't want to get up and actually do it when I'm selling stuff. So I'm just like, ugh. But it is what it is. But yeah, bro. Beautiful. You've had a good week?
I did. Yeah, I can't wait for
I've talked to you a couple days this week. We've been gaming, bro.
Sway's just been drawing and trying to get better at art. That's good.
Awesome.
Practice, man. Just keep working at it. And then before you know it, you never know where you find yourself. You could be, putting that specific craft to something crazy like, creating your own manga or something, or, working for some sort of art studio or who knows where, if something you really dedicate yourself to. And we have seen your art and from what you posted in Discord, and dude, you have so much talent. So just keep working at it.
Got it, bro.
And we know that you're very young. So like, just literally you keep practicing.
Is limitless.
You're already amazing. So just think about where that can take you. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get to an official start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Attack the Talk. I'm your host, AJ. Joining me here live is Zach. Yeah, we're happy, guys, because we're back. We've missed you guys. It's been like 2 weeks, and appreciate you guys being understanding. Last week was a busy schedule, and this week we're back. As you guys can see, Lexy is not here with us. Lexy is, Tish. What's up, Tish? Tish is my Lexy. No, yeah. So,
all right, you've stumbled into.
I know, it's boys' night. I do want to say for any of those that are religious or spiritual or just want to give off positive vibes, please positive vibes and prayers over to my grandpa. My grandpa is in his early 90s, and he's very stubborn. He's a hard worker. My grandpa is like my hero, and again, just tremendous hard work. Just work ethic, and that's one thing that I've learned. But when you are that old, you need to understand your limits. And my grandparents live out over in Arizona, and it was 114 degrees, and my grandpa decided to go do yard work. Long story short, I think it was heat stroke or something, but he ended up kind of like passing out and was kind of incoherent when he came to. So prayers and positive vibes. From what I've heard, he's doing well, and he just didn't understand his limits. Like, just stay indoors in the AC. Don't go to 114 degree weather over in Arizona and just do yard work. Yeah. That's my grandpa. My grandpa's like, hey, I do yard work. It's not gonna wait. So, but
our desert yard isn't gonna water itself.
No, he works hard over it in his yard, and at their home. He's the handyman. He goes out there and he builds different stuff, and so he's done that like pretty much all of his adult life. And Lexy's out over there with my mom over in Arizona, and just taking care of being there for my grandparents. Lexy will be back with us. Don't worry. Lexy will be back next week. We'll be back here all for full force. And yeah, so
we'll get to question her all about today's episode.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a very fun episode. And it's kind of ironic enough, this episode, Lexy has no lines.
I know, yeah. We're just missing. Oh, she could have narrated.
Yeah, so I had Lexy as narrator of the Armin.
So this week we brought on.
I know. Right, coming through the door is like, okay, we have the narrator. No, so this episode is just
the Armin.
We have two characters. They're having a conversation. Technically, there's three characters, but she does not talk at all.
It's like Lexy won't be talking this episode.
I know, literally. So
it worked out.
Eren and Zeke are finally in the paths, and I can't wait for us to go ahead and talk about it because the conversations that they have, what happens over in the paths, is very, very interesting, and it's actually pretty crazy too, considering the certain traps that are placed and the way the story unfolds. And
we've talked about it before. The mental chess.
That's
crazy.
What it is. And you think you can trust people, and this thing is that you put up little kind of present certain things just to see if they mean what they mean, and of course we'll talk about all that. But yeah, so excited for us to go ahead and get into that.
I'm excited eventually. To talk about the frames.
I know
the animation today.
The frames and
faces. The faces.
So I highly encourage you all to go and just rewatch this episode because again we talked about it like season 4. Episode 19, Two Brothers, is a very, very highly rated Attack on Titan episode. Go ahead and rewatch it, and specifically for like the scene that Zach is referring to with the images, right? With the different characters that come up with the different like symbolisms and all that. Just with us narrating it is not going to do it justice. We will do the best that we can, of course, but yeah, it's just one of those things where go back and watch it because you see some crazy stuff, and there's even characters that I don't even recognize, and I'm like, so I didn't necessarily put them in the notes, but I
can do some speculation.
It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I'm excited for us to go ahead and talk about it. Of course, we'll go ahead and we'll do a recap down the line, because we're going to need a recap. Again, it's been 2 weeks since we have been able to go ahead and hang out with you guys. So at this time, I want to go ahead and hear from you guys. Like, how you guys been? What you guys been up to? Have you guys done anything fun these past 2 weeks?
Did you guys miss us?
What's up, Trey?
We missed
no
you.
Lex today. Yeah, I mentioned it at the start of the show, but Lexy is over in Arizona with family. So, but
no logical Lex time.
Yeah, no logical Lex. So. Yeah, please let us know what you guys have been up to.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
for 2 weeks,
you guys know we got to go ahead and talk about what we've been up to and stuff. Yeah.
I have a question for you. Did you get just a drink from Del Taco, or did you get a whole meal?
Oh no, it's just a drink. It was before when I got home from work. Yeah.
I know my boy.
Ronnie and I, we just go on little like drink runs. We just
your little sody runs.
Yeah. So this is just blue Powerade.
Powerade. It's not even sody. Just a bev.
Yep. Trace has been watching JJK.
Dude!
You know what's crazy?
AJ. Season 3, the halfway point, that ended like a couple months ago. It's coming back this month on Netflix.
Wow.
Dude, they're on fire right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
And we're getting really good content from JJK with what's coming out.
What's the animation studio? Is it also Mappa? And it's not, right?
No.
Listen to the thud on that drink, right?
I skip every opening.
Yeah, JJK is on the list. It's on the list, man. Many good ones.
There's
on the
a long list. Hey, Delicious in Dungeon comes out next year.
I know. I heard about that.
Mappa.
Yeah, so it is Mappa, right?
It is Mappa.
Mappa's been busy, man.
Yeah, they have, bro. They're gonna give Toei a run for their money soon.
Yeah. So, but there's quite a few on the list. I want to talk about this list a little bit later.
Yeah, please.
But to answer your question, yes, just a drink.
Just the bev.
So
JJK's heat, bro.
How you been, man? What you been up to? Last 2 weeks.
Oh, a lot. So every year I pick those grapes from the band teacher and her vine and everything. Normally that's in September. I've been picking grapes for the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
and they do not stop. There's so many more. I'm probably gonna be picking grapes for the next month. Yeah, that sounds right.
What happens with these grapes?
Turn into jam and tarts.
Okay.
I have to give you guys jam. That's what I'll bring next week. I'll bring jam, and it'll be good because your mom likes flash. So we'll be to try it. I'll bring some jam next week. There's tarts, and my mom and her started making wine 4 years ago. So they have
Oh, you
wine,
guys are actually making wine
They
too?
started it 4 years ago.
Wow.
My mom put 4 times the recommended amount of sugar. Do you want to know any idea what that does?
I mean, I would imagine it makes the wine sweeter. It does not?
I mean, in a sense, it makes it a lot more alcoholic.
Oh, it makes it stronger?
Oh, yeah.
That's
pretty
crazy.
So we're gonna have to try that in a couple years.
Yeah.
Well, I've been good. I've been picking grapes, church. I've been giving Bible studies. I'm doing more of those now.
Yeah, even just says no, it makes it more alcoholic. Wow.
Yeah.
The more you learn.
Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, leading more Bible studies. I've lost my Wednesdays now.
Yeah.
I've given my Wednesday nights to the Lord. But it went well. Everyone said it went well.
Well, do you want to expand on that a little bit? Because I think that's really interesting. Because I remember you went ahead and you reached out to me and also to Babbler and about just this.
You want me to witness on live on the internet?
Well,
yeah,
I
I'll
just think
witness
it's
live. No,
I think it's an
that's
interesting
no problem. I would love to witness live.
Yeah.
Because last week was a real crazy week. But it started on Monday. I woke up, I got this verse. It's Ezra 7:10.
Yeah.
And it's basically saying, because Ezra dedicated his life to the word of God, the law, and teaching it, he was favored. And I read it in the morning, and I was like, you know that feeling when you see something and you know something's gonna happen involving it? Like you have that little bit of foresight. I read it in the morning, and I was like, oh, he's gonna do something.
I needed to see this.
Yeah, like he's gonna do something today. Go about my day at work. It's pretty normal. I get home. There's a white paper in front of the walk path to my front door, and it just says Destiny.
Destiny.
And I was like, no way. I was like, does that mean we're gonna play Destiny tonight? But I went out, walked my dog, and this guy brought up an idea for a doggy daycare company locally that he owns a building in Uptown, and was like, hey, you should run this and I'll manage the building. And I was like, oh, we'll see about that. So I thought it might have had to do with I thought it might have had to do with that. So that'd be really cool, because this guy's a bit on the younger side too. He's probably like early mid 30s.
Okay.
Maybe 38 max, but he's got a really cool dog. His dog's always off leash. His name's Rex. And he was like, we could do like a bar, like a social hangout area with a bar for the owners, and dogs can go whatever, blah, blah, blah. So that I was like, oh, that would be really cool. Like maybe that's what this was all going for. Then I do my study on Monday. Finish. It's so weird. It's so jarring. I felt high while I was driving over there. Like I felt like I got high and I didn't.
Yeah.
And I get there, I give the study, and it's like, you read in scripture how people talk about the Holy Spirit speaks through them, and they can, like, even the apostles talk about how, like, they can recognize that it's not them doing the talking at times. And I finally understand what that feels like. It was so bizarre because I'm talking, and then I started thinking.
Yeah.
But I kept talking. Have you tried to think something
like,
else while you're talking? It's almost impossible.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on autopilot like that in a long time, especially with something that I was like, really, like, I'm into, I'm involved in.
I feel like what you're talking about is a entirely different level of like having that true understanding, but also being able to like be in a weird, like symbiotic type of like speaking and also thinking type of thing. Weird. Yeah. 'Cause I feel like for me, there's times where like I am talking way too quick and I'm thinking way far ahead, and like just a point where I'm like, I don't know where I'm taking certain stuff, or like where I'm like, you know, where I'm talking and then like I'm like,
it's so funny you bring that up, because it wasn't even like I'm going.
What's up, Jacob?
What up, Jacob? It wasn't even like
there you go.
Literally.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like I was going fast. Yeah. Like it was normal. Like I'm talking to you right now. But I was talking, and at the same time, it was like I was processing what I was saying as I was saying it. It was so bizarre. It was, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it.
I was about to I just go full AOT reference and be like, that's like paths.
I know, right? The paths are just the Holy Spirit, guys. Oh, that's so funny. But Yeah, and then I was like, I don't know, I felt really on fire after that. And then the guys really liked it. And the pastor's like, hey, do you want to do Wednesdays? And I was like, what? And it sounded like he meant like every Wednesday. So I was like, give me a second. Got to pray and talk to counsel on that. And then I talked to you about it. And then I saw him on Wednesday. So like 2 days later, I show up to the study because I wanted to see kind of what that, I'd never been to their Wednesday study. I want to see what it was like. There's like 30 people there.
Okay.
A lot of them are over the age of 60.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, first he says to me, so, do you want to do it? And he got this huge grin on his face, and I was like, yes, I want to do it, but I want to talk to you first. We go about the study. At the end of the study, he goes, giving his closing remarks, what we're going to do over the weekend, blah, blah, blah. He goes, oh, and by the way, Zach's going to be leading next week on Wednesday.
Wow.
What? Well, I guess he just found out, but
yeah.
He said he's going to do it anyways.
So you get to go ahead and lead studies over on Wednesday.
They streamed it on Facebook Live.
Okay. Very cool.
But no, I was nervous. I was like, you want to put me on the internet talking about Jesus? Scary.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, they're streaming on the internet.
It's just the weight. It's the weight that comes with teaching.
100%. When it's something that's new, something that,
And I don't know how the elderly, because I don't want to have one of them talk, and I love them, but go on for 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, I love your story, but I need to rein it in. But it went well. It went super good. The pastor liked it. He was like, yeah, you're doing next week. So I've lost my Wednesdays. Give them to the Lord.
Yeah.
But that's been cool. Dog life.
Yeah.
Dog life. Video games. We've been gaming.
Yeah, we've been gaming.
They grow up so fast.
We got another buddy that joined the group. Buddy, shout out to Alex.
Strong. We're 5 deep. Yeah. I finally got to play Trials.
Yeah.
First time in years.
Got a glimpse.
And we won
taste
games.
Of Trials, and it took a little bit to go ahead and to, learn the pace, right? The pacing and the objectives. So, Trials was cool. For me, again, I really enjoy Destiny 2 has become such an annoying game to play, but what makes it just worth it for me is being able to game with you guys. Because, I've tried to go ahead and a few times, it hasn't happened too many times where I go ahead and I'm just online, I see nobody's online, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just try some PvP, and then I find myself just like, bro, this fucking sucks. I'm
Solo is PvE time for me. That's always Solo is like.
Yeah, I've tried doing some exotic quests and stuff that I haven't gone back to or whatever that I haven't started. So like that. But usually whenever I go online, it's just to go ahead and game with you guys. And it's.
Can I tell you something? Your quest tab. That's never gonna be empty.
Of course not.
Ever. I hope you know that.
There's quests on there that I know for a fact that I'm never going to touch because one, it doesn't get rid of them. It doesn't fit a certain kind of objective or it doesn't even reward a certain kind of thing that I want. So I'm just that can just collect dust. I'll let that just stay.
Maybe
on.
One day when I finally completed every other mission, I'll come back to it.
Probably never. You can play Chicken Invaders.
No.
Or you can play Destiny 2. We were looking for a 6th. So
that is true. One other thing I did.
Nope.
I know. She's like, no, thank you, Chicken Invaders. One other thing I did is there's
Jacob. You can play too. We're waiting for you, man.
Yeah, Jacob. We're waiting on you too, dog. I don't want to DOS it. Whatever. Goldmine, the Volkswagen shop in Uptown. Have you driven by there?
Not too familiar.
When you're driving.
I don't really go over in Uptown too often.
No. Oh well, they have.
I know you're much closer in that area than I am.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. For you to fail every mission,
anyways,
we won't fail a mission. Trust.
They take the half cutout of the body of the bug and they put it over the garage door and everything. So.
Oh, I do know exactly what I'm talking about. Now that you mentioned that, yes, I do know.
They closed yesterday.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
No.
That's a staple because I remember I used to have
Monday
basketball practice out over at the YMCA.
Right there.
Out over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, they closed Tuesday. Or yesterday. Because I went Monday. One of the guys from the museum texted me and he's like, hey, he knows I have, me and my dad have the 72 Super Beetle.
Yeah.
He's like, come check out for some parts. So I went over. There wasn't really anything we needed. By the time I got there, it was kind of cleaned out. They'd been doing everything goes all day. And all the Warrior locals were loading up trucks just full of stuff so they could sell it.
It was pretty sudden, right?
Yeah, it was more of like a deal went through and it moved up quicker. Like they were just given an offer they genuinely couldn't refuse, from what I can understand. Because there's a lot of property there that I didn't realize because it's fenced off.
Oh.
And like the inside is huge. It's like they have what is it called when they harness you in and they pick you up? What are those called?
I'm blanking too. I don't know.
Anyways, they have, you know what I'm talking about. They have those big bars that can pick up like a pulley system in a sense, like a harness. Like it'll hoist it up and they have like scattered around. It's huge, dude. Like I have pictures of stuff, but I went there and we found on top of a shelf sheet metal.
Yeah.
And there was 2 16-footers and a lot more. Those 2 16-footers, the guy texted me, he goes, I got a quote for those 2 16-footers. $1,000, 500 a piece. I was like, what the fuck? We just pulled out like, I don't know, $15,000 out of this shop.
It's crazy.
And guess what we're gonna do with it? We're gonna use it for a fucking haunted house.
Yeah. Well,
we're gonna cut so you can shake it and make thunder noises. We're gonna make a whole metal room, and Have you ever seen the 17th Door? Or it's the haunted house where you have to sign a waiver and they can like drown you and
oh my god,
they can like buzz
I think I've heard of that.
We were making jokes like that's what we're gonna do because we were talking about making a metal room in a maze.
Yeah.
And putting heaters on the sides of them.
Crazy.
Like not crazy close where you can burn, but like definitely where it's like,
oh yeah,
you're walking, you're like,
or you'll feel it immediately.
Yeah. So we were like, we're getting really creative with it. But it was super cool. Like I saw a bunch of bug bodies and Volkswagen parts and little knickknacks and stuff that I'd never seen before. So it was really cool. I got some Cadillac hubcaps. I just were randomly there and I was like, you know what? Put those on my wall real quick. Welcome back, Zoe. But yeah, that was I don't think I have anything else crazy that really happened. My sister brought the little tiny cat back for a week because her apartment complex was having something done. Okay. And Coda this morning was just looking at her. I walked him to the back door and he stops and he's just like, I could see him like, did Kenai shrink? Because she's like a third of Kenai's size. And he was just like confused. And I was like, dude, get outside. And he was like, I must be tweaking out in the morning. Yeah. And then I saw them come face to face in the window and he was like, oh, you're a different animal. But yeah, that's been my week and a half, 2 weeks pretty much.
That's cool.
Like I said, just dog
good,
stuff.
Bro.
How's your week been? What have you been up to?
So I mean, just the kind of usual stuff when it comes to work and all that, right? The weather's been kind of brutal as of late. Because over in the shop, we don't get any kind of central air at all. We just put up these fans that just literally just move all the hot air around. So I felt like work's just been taking its toll on me, but it is what it is. You know, you powered through it. I actually had to go ahead and take a day off because I just could not sleep for anything at all. This earlier in the week, I think it was like a Monday night, but tossing and turning, you know, certain stuff like just with cramps and stuff like that. I've been cramping and getting a calf cramp late Monday night, and then yesterday I got a freaking hamstring cramp, dude. So I've been trying to drink more water and all that, but it's one of those just with the heat and stuff, you know. Potassium. I'm gonna start taking magnesium just to go ahead and help out.
Magnesium and potassium vitamins from anywhere.
So anyways, just trying to adjust with the weather and stuff. And I know that, again, like this is me just kind of bitching or whatever about the weather because I know it's much hotter. I mean, here was at the start talking about, you know, my grandpa freaking gardening in the 114 degree weather, right? Different, so you're different eras, you know?
You're basically in like a sauna, like a metal sauna.
Well, again, we do the best we can with trying to go ahead and move the air around. But
I mean, I could only imagine. I'm like a fraction of yours. Like the warehouse, same thing. But we have no.
I have liquid IV over at work, so I've just been literally trying to just do that. I am, Zebra Cakes in chat. Hey, baby. Zebra Cake says AJ's in a sushi era.
I know
we
a
had
spot.
a picnic.
I know a spot.
Telling me, okay, so what's the spot? Because we've been going
it's on beach.
Okay.
It's all you can eat.
Well, what's the spot you're thinking of?
It's up the street from Beach Boulevard.
Okay.
From you know where.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell me what it is after the.
It's an all-you-can-eat sushi spot. I forget. Let me look up the name. I got you.
Because there's a bunch of them. But anyways,
I forgot the name.
we were going to go ahead and do
This one's
me and Zebra Cakes had a picnic one of these days this past week, and it might have been actually on. No, it was during the week.
arigato sushi.
Oh, okay. I have to go ahead and look at it because it doesn't sound familiar. But if it's close, then it's close. But yeah, so then we're talking about what to go ahead and get for like a little picnic food, whatever. And I was like, I kind of feel like sushi. And I never really eat sushi, but I was like, it just sounds like a good picnic meal. And so we did. We got sushi, and then we began sushi again, after that. And but I'm very basic when it comes to sushi. So for those in chat asking, what kind of sushi did you get?
Go-to roll?
They only have 3 options over this specific place over in Silver Lake Ramen. And that's kind of been a cool little spot that we've been going to recently, where they have really good ramen. They have good like appetizers and stuff. I really like their gyozas. Oh. And so we saw they had sushi options, and I was like, we're gonna get all 3. So it was a spicy tuna, it was California roll, and it was the tempura. Tempura, was it shrimp something? I can't remember.
Is shrimp.
So whatever it was, that one.
Tempura is fried, but fried shrimp.
Yeah. So whatever it was, that one was the best.
Yeah.
And so we've been going for that. Whenever
you a soy sauce wasabi kind of guy?
Not a wasabi, but I'll go ahead and I'll fuck up some soy sauce. And they also have like this other sauce that they bring. I think it's like a little spicy mayo.
Oh yeah.
Type thing. And there was the other one too. They have like kind of like a weird, not weird. It's good. I like it with the gyoza. But there's it has a little bit more like a lemon taste to it as well. But I think it is also kind of like a soy sauce type.
I will put you on sushi roll, gang. Wait till I put you on.
I don't have any sushi knowledge, so any knowledge in chat or anybody. Yeah.
Baked lobster roll.
Okay.
Oh, you won't regret this.
Okay. So yeah, we've been munching on some sushi lately.
Oh,
but so
yes, I love
stuff like that. Just been just kind of trying to just chill, had a really fun weekend this past weekend. Shout out to my parents. My mom, she loves to go ahead and dance. We might have mentioned this before on the podcast, but yeah, she went ahead and she bought like her own club. So instead of going to the club, she actually brought the club to her. So she has like a crazy inflatable club that it's literally like 13 feet square, 13 feet tall. And it's cool. And so my mom put it up this past weekend. We had some people over, and it was fun. Shout out to the family that was there and stuff. What's up, Bad Bat? Bad Bat said, I love the Red Dragon roll at our place. Nice. Zoe says, Doc, I had a sushi with redfish, like tiny eggs on top, and it was spicy as hell.
Caviar.
Oh, you got caviar? Nice. Yeah, keep it going in chat.
Wasabi in the roll.
What do you guys get? Or for sushi, because again, I want to know, so that way I can go ahead and maybe order it and stuff.
Dragon roll.
So keep the sushi going in chat, but I have a question for you guys too, because I was saying shout out to to the family that was there this past weekend. Also, it was cool to go ahead and get to know shout out to my cousins Danielle and her boyfriend Tyler. And I was just talking with them, getting to know them more, because there's certain like family functions that I don't really like, I guess I just haven't like gone to and stuff, and then time kind of like passes and whatnot. And then it's been cool to go ahead and kind of see them over in recent family functions. And then so they went to this like club night thing, and went ahead and again just chatted with them. And Tyler knows ball when it comes to anime. That's one thing that I found out. And so the question I want to ask you guys is, what is your top 5 anime list? Okay, we might have done this before over in the past, but I want to know, what is your top 5 anime list? Because we're talking about that stuff, right? And then so Tyler said that number 1 for him is Attack on Titan. So that's when I was like, dude, that's
pretend I hit
for
the
sure
applause button.
Yeah, that's for sure my number 1. And he was grinding One Piece. Right, but he said he caught up. When he caught up over in Wano. So he's currently in Wano. He's currently over. He said he's in a place where they're already infiltrated Kaido's place, and Luffy is they're getting ready to go ahead and fucking fight.
So he's probably getting up to like the 10-15 part when this dude walks up through the stairs. Yeah, and he
said Momo is a dragon. Okay. So he's there.
Right? So he's there.
Yeah. Ooh. So Zoe said my number 1 is Death Note. What's funny is that like I brought it up, and also Lexy went ahead and mentioned Death Note over to Tyler. And Tyler, he said the only thing he knows of Death Note is that god awful live action. And Lexy did her best sales pitch to try to explain to him like that.
You gotta save the sale, bro.
Right?
Misrepresentation.
Right. Yeah, maybe he'll watch Death Note, maybe not. But I agree, Death Note is definitely
he'll get there eventually.
One of those top for me, at least my top 5. I know that he mentioned Naruto.
Oh, good one.
So Naruto's one that I have a list.
I will never be mad at someone saying one of the big 3 is in their top 5.
Yeah,
like, I can never be mad at.
He also, I'm so. That's 3. When it came to like 4 and 5, that's where it's kind of like, dang, is it in my top 5? Is it? I think it might be. But the others that he mentioned
half that you get
was My Hero.
Ooh, good one.
Right,
good one.
And
is he caught up?
And he is.
But you two.
So
are.
I had to literally like cover my ears when Tyler and Lex were talking about certain stuff.
Oh, did she catch up?
She's not. But they were talking about something, yeah. Okay. And so yeah, she's just a season. She has a season left, but
yeah,
that might have been the same update she mentioned before. Mm-hmm. So and I think the 5th one that he again was floating around was JJK. Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah.
There was others that were mentioned and stuff, in conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was cool. He also found out that I think he's an OG player for Destiny as well. And
Tyler, if you're watching,
I know, right? We need a 6th.
Okay. Dog, nah. I don't know you, and you don't know me, but you're going to. Your ass is mine, bro. We are grinding raids. You can do it for the one
He's
time.
gonna be very busy.
I'm sure he's got a season coming up.
Yeah, he's
2nd season's over, dog. You're ours.
Right? Yeah,
you're ours.
Yeah, Tyler's a very busy person. It was cool. Again, just being with Tyler, he's a football player, and he works his ass off too. And it's kind of crazy when you see somebody, you meet somebody, and you're talking with them, and they're just so cool, and you talk about just stuff other than football, and then you come to that realization, and you're like, holy shit, like this guy literally like runs through fucking grown men for a living.
Yep.
So it's kind of crazy, but yeah. So shout out to Tyler and
Jacob.
It was cool.
Jacob's so quick with it.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about it. So I know Tish mentioned it as well. Tish says One Piece, Full Metal, Yuri on Ice, AOT, Food Wars. Is that the list? Is that the order? So One Piece is 1, Full Metal 2.
It's
kind of cringe.
Food War. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. That's actually a really solid list.
Yeah.
That's a solid list.
I
see Full Metal's made it up to number 2. I wonder who you should thank for that.
And Jacob says number 1. He has actually numbers. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for this, Jacob.
Good job, Jacob.
One Piece. 2, JoJo. 3, Vinland Saga. 4, Evangelion. Right. 5, Jujutsu Kaisen. Actually, I don't know what's after JoJo. Okay, so you don't know what's after 2. Even though you named others, I like that.
Ava at 4. I didn't think I expected that from you, Jay. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know you knew ball like that. You've never seen Ava, have you?
No,
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I've thought about it because I've seen it over on Netflix and just like
there's a movie afterward.
Really?
When you finish the series, there's a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like elite, like OG anime novels. Like that goes up with like Akira, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop. Like that's that era of anime.
I remember I saw what it looked like in the little preview that it gives you, and I was like, okay,
you're like, it's like I'm watching One Piece from the beginning again.
I want to say also with my cousin Danielle is that she watches some of the more I can't remember what she mentioned, but she mentioned like an anime, and damn, like why am I blanking on it? It's not like a rom-com at all. It's more kind of like those lighthearted, really kind of fun ones and stuff, right? So I mentioned, I was like, you need to watch Delicious in Dungeons. I'm telling you, watch it. It's a fun watch, and stuff.
Season 2. I've been waiting so long to see what they're gonna do about this dungeon wizard. Like I want to know.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. Tyler said he's also on an HBO grind right now. So he said that he has just been like rewatching Game of Thrones.
Nice.
So
I had been watching House of the Dragon.
yeah.
I need to watch this week's episode actually.
Okay. Very cool.
Well,
But yeah, it was cool. So it was cool to go ahead and just kind of chat with them and stuff, and go and
Nice.
see some other family members, and just do some dancing and stuff. The club was really cool.
One Piece.
And
One Piece.
it was fun. It was really fun.
It's way it's One Piece.
And
It's always One Piece.
yeah, I guess I'm trying to think. It just
Just life being life.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's how it's been.
Gaming.
Yeah, I mean,
We've been grinding.
nice.
We've been grinding.
Tish says mine was in order. Yeah, thank you, Zachariah, for peak. Yeah, I only have one movie left, the latest Rebuild movie. Okay.
Yeah,
And,
I think there's 2 movies, but there's.
Should I watch JoJo One Piece? I agree with Zach. And I think the consensus too is going to agree. One Piece, dude. Come on, you got to watch One Piece.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, Zoe, you're going to have so much inspiration come your way when it comes to drawing. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah.
I want to
One
draw.
Piece is definitely good inspo.
I asked Tyler too, favorite One Piece character. What do you think football players would say?
Zoro.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Zoro is one of them, but
Oh, okay.
not the first character he said.
Okay,
He said
then let
Zoro
me-
after the fact when he thought about it, but the first character that immediately like left his mouth.
Luffy.
No,
Brooke.
no,
No, I'm not making shit about Robin.
no, no,
What? Don't tell me it's Frankie.
no.
But a football player would like.
Yeah,
I gotta be some football fucking gimmick character. In
it
there.
doesn't have to be. I think that it would be
Kaido?
No, it's a Straw Hat.
Jinbei.
No,
Brooks.
no. Who's the one you
Usopp!
left out? Who's the one you left off?
Sanji.
No,
Oh, Zoro.
no.
Wait, who did I leave out? There's Usopp, Sanji,
Come on.
Zoro.
I think some of you in chat
Nami,
are going to be happy about
Chopper.
this
It's
choice.
Chopper.
It's Chopper.
It's Chopper.
Immediately he said Chopper.
It's Chopper.
Yeah, he's a Chopper.
It's always
Yeah,
Chopper.
which was so cool too. I was like, oh, dude, that's awesome. And then I asked him who his favorite villain is. I mean, come on, everybody's got
Crocodile.
a villain that they are a fan of.
Crocodile.
And again, immediately he's like, oh, he even said like, boom, like arms wide. He said the name, and it's not Crocodile.
Don Quixote do Flamingo.
Boom.
Of course, there it is.
Doflamingo.
I got with my gut.
Yeah, there's Doflamingo.
I wish I could laugh like his Japanese voice actor.
I know, right?
Yeah. I can't do it.
And
Got the maniacalness too.
so yeah, it was cool. And I asked him also about AOT as well, favorite character, and who do you think his favorite character
Erwin.
would be? No.
Eren.
Yeah.
You told me this. Oh,
Yeah.
Eren.
It's Eren.
You're like, he might be a Jaeger.
I don't know. So I only say that because your favorite character is Eren. I feel like you are gonna go ahead and ride or die by Eren actions potentially. Don't know that for fact, but I mean, who knows? Maybe he isn't. Maybe he still likes Eren, but doesn't fuck with what Eren's been doing lately.
I like the guy, but I don't agree with that shit.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, so life has been life, man. It's been
This
nice.
has been life, and
Yeah.
I've been trying to think of what my 4 and 5 would be, and I just can't.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Because
for me,
we all know my top 3.
some of my top ones that are some that I haven't even finished,
Yeah,
So that's the thing.
like My Hero.
Yeah. Like I love My Hero, and I just felt like again with a lot of the other anime that I had started and I was grinding and I stopped, you just lose that momentum and you kind of it's tough to go ahead and kind of just get back into it.
But it's waiting there for
yeah,
you.
for sure.
It's
And
always there.
you know what? That's what it is, right? It's just when you're ready for it, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice. Yeah, we all know I'm One Piece, Full Metal, Hunter x Hunter.
yeah, I'm AOT number 1 far and away. Number 2 is of course One Piece. Like that's where we go from there.
We've indoctrinated him, boys. We got him.
3 is My Hero. 4 for me. That see Batman says Demon Slayer. That's another one too that I stopped watching.
Sorry,
But-
I love Demon Slayer, but I love it for the art style and the art style alone. I know what I'm there for.
I have Death Note up there in my 5. But honestly, I think that for me, it's ones that I have seen. It's ones that I hold like a special place in my heart, like anybody's top 5 would have, right, would bring. And so like Tokyo Ghoul holds a really special place in my heart. So I think that one's up there for me. And I don't know if I were to throw another one in there. I mean, I really liked where Hunter x Hunter went.
Yeah.
You know, and all that. Like, it has some really epic moments.
And it could have gone so much more.
Yeah.
So many more ways. Yeah.
For sure.
We're getting it back, though.
Yeah. Supposed to get it back.
Yeah. No, we're confirmed. We're getting 10 chapters.
Okay. Very, very cool.
I think I know what my 4 and 5 would be. Okay. I want to just make this a disclaimer. One Piece is my number 1.
Okay.
Dragon Ball is my number 2, but I don't put it in there because it's Dragon Ball. It's in a league of its own. Godfather of anime right there. Like, it's in a league of its own. So One Piece, Full Metal, Hunter x Hunter, AOT, Hajime no Ippo, the boxing anime. Because that's just I love that show. I've watched it 3 times now. I love that show.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna do circles around my 5th pick. But yeah, that's my 5.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Yeah,
I think I got a solid 5.
There's so many good ones. That's the thing, right? It's just like
my top 5 anime list shows that I don't have commitment issues.
Yeah. But things have been good. Again, to our friends in chat, again, I hope you guys have all been well.
Yeah, 10 new chapters.
I did see another sushi mention.
There was the red dragon roll.
Yeah, Zebra Cakes also said dragon or tiger roll.
Yeah, the tiger roll's good.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to put you on so much game, bro. There's going to be a day where I'm going to tell you, don't eat anything today. And then we'll go to dinner over to that spot I told you about.
Yeah,
it's
all you can eat.
It's good. It's good quality food.
That's always the best when it's quality, Sometimes you go to these places and it's
there's a certain someone who we do not name no more, but he took me there.
Oh, okay. Got it. Voldemort?
I can't deny Voldemort. Yeah. Did you ever see Arthur and the Minimoys?
No.
The one where the kid gets shrunk down, has white hair. No. They had a similar thing where it was like, Malthazar. They're like, he who shall not be named, the big M. Oh, you mean Malthazar? Don't say his name. Like, I don't know.
I'm not familiar with it.
Damn, bro. Must have been some white people shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I'll show you another time.
But yeah, we can go ahead and check it out at some point.
Yeah, he who shall not be named. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good foods.
Also random stuff too. They're doing their casting for the X-Men. They have begun. And initial reports early on about so for those of you that don't know, MCU is planning on X-Men movie right after Secret Wars. So obviously we're gonna get Doomsday, and then Secret Wars is gonna be after that, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to X-Men. There's gonna be movies, of course, in between, but we've been getting some X-Men, some rumors about some actors that are in runnings for certain role, character roles, and the one that initially was first reported was of actor Adam Driver. So for those of you that are aware and know of Adam Driver and his work, Adam Driver has done many different films and stuff. Those probably know him best as, Kylo Ren, or maybe even as his, in the series Girls. But yeah, so he was reported to have joined the cast of X-Men, and the first initial role they were reporting was that he was going to be Magneto. And I was like, interesting, okay. But for me, I actually think he's a good actor, so I was like, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I think the MCU has been casting pretty well. I think
they do good.
People can go ahead and speculate, and it hasn't been confirmed yet, but like Sadie Sink's going to be, Jean Grey. Until that's confirmed, then, to be determined. But I think that's also another good, solid casting. It seems like they're going to go ahead and cast young. And then Adam Driver, again, so when I saw the news, I was like, Magneto, cool. I think that's a very strong role for him. But now it's being reported that they kind of jumped the gun a little bit, and that perhaps Magneto isn't going to be a part of the initial X-Men movie going like at the start of it, right? Maybe he's going to be somebody that they bring in later on, or maybe who knows what's going to happen with the character. But there's a different villain that Adam Driver is going to be playing. It's a character that, you know, I myself am not really too familiar with, but I think it's a character that was in the X-Men animated series, Mr. Sinister. So, you know, all these reports coming in. We'll see what ends up actually happening, but...
If you were to cast him as an X-Men, who would you cast him as?
I mean, I don't know.
I have two ideas in my mind.
I wouldn't have minded, you know, Magneto. I'm not too familiar with Mr. Sinister. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that maybe it's a good casting for him. It's a big time villain role for him. So that'll be really interesting to see how he plays that.
We know he does good as a villain. We've seen Kylo Ren. Like I do not like those trilogies, but I did like him as Kylo Ren. I think he did a good job. Though the character.
So who would you cast him as?
I could see him like visually as, my first thought was Nightcrawler. And just him blue, and he just has that kind of structure and give him the glow eyes. Yeah. And he kind of can, I could see him doing that cadence that Nightcrawler has. Or just simply based off of facial structure, Cyclops. Yeah, they're casting young. So I don't know the actor, but I know that there is an actor in the running for Cyclops. I know that there's actors in the running for Professor Xavier, and I know that one of them, two of them actually, that have been, I guess, floated out there are, forgive me, I couldn't remember his name even when we talked about it the other night, but it's, I think he plays the dad or whatever in is it the Annabelle series or something? Oh yeah, it is. It is the Annabelle series.
Yeah, I think that it's him. I want to say his name has Patrick in it or something.
Scorsese.
But yeah, so I don't know his name off the top of my head, but he's an actor who's been a lot. I know he was in Aquaman as well.
Oh, okay.
But he's in the running, and I also interesting is Bill Skarsgård is in the running for Professor Xavier. Bill Skarsgård he's Pennywise. He's been in a lot of different stuff lately, and
got a lot of talent.
Yeah, that dude's got range, and I think that would be really interesting for him to go ahead and play
Ward Horton.
I don't think that's his name. I don't know.
He was the dad in the first Annabelle.
Maybe I gotta go ahead and see who the heck this dude is. Tish says Adam Driver would make a good Hank McCoy Beast. Yeah, that'd be I could see that.
Pete Higgins. My bad. Brian Howe.
I gotta go ahead and see.
I don't see a Patrick. I see a Patrick Wilson, but he didn't play a character.
Blah, 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 blah. It is Patrick Wilson. That's his name. Patrick Wilson.
Fascinating.
Yeah. He's the actor.
I know what we should talk about.
Huh.
Dude.
Yeah.
Connor.
Oh. Yeah.
Bro.
Don't know. Thanks, Lex. Got Lexy in chat as like too much non-anime. You missed the anime. We literally were doing a top 5 list of anime.
I know. That's what we were doing.
Thank you for joining us, though.
Glad to have you. Glad you're
Lex?
safe.
Hope everything's going well over in Arizona.
Don't get heat stroke. Don't be worrying.
Make sure Grandma and Grandpa stay inside.
Yeah, but that fight.
Bro, honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore when it comes to UFC.
He still has a card in his contract, or a fight in his contract.
He wants to go ahead, but at this point, bro, honestly, I've lost
cut him loose.
faith in the art of MMA. At this point now, it's all about business, it's all about money, it's all about greed, and I'm sick and tired of it, bro. It's become political as well, and I feel like the love that I had for MMA is gone. It's crazy. I don't want to go ahead and support it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want somebody to keep being brought up over on camera over and over again, and that's not something that I'm just like. And Dana White's becoming an absolute like asshole as well.
Yeah, Dana White's been a piece of shit for like the last 6 years.
Yeah,
he just didn't start showing it until recently.
Yeah, so like I don't know.
For me, it's like it's the only sport I actually
make Patty the new face. I mean, hey,
I wouldn't.
Why
be
not?
that. for me, it's like I do the sport. I love the sport.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. You love the art of it, right? The sport of it.
Yeah, and for me also, it's the only sport that I genuinely like enjoy sitting down and watching. Mm-hmm. Like, I love football. Yeah. I played it my whole childhood. Sitting there makes me just want to go outside. Yeah. Like, same thing with soccer. That's why I don't really watch the World Cup. Just because, like, it just makes me want to go do stuff.
I feel you, man.
And I'm just like, I get basketball. That's why if I fight, or if I watch fights, I'm watching with the boys and I bring my gloves. Yeah. Like, might as well.
Well, even for me, like, the only sport I watch is football. Like, I don't even watch basketball anymore. I never watched baseball. World Cup, I haven't been watching the World Cup unless it's just on, wherever I'm at.
I hear you.
So I don't know. I feel like we're losing the actual love for the art of certain stuff, and
because it's all become
it's just the whole
greed.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, I'm about to go down a tangent that I don't want.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't.
It's not
Lexy was me with volleyball.
Just like
yeah. So it's just one of those things where like it is what it is. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Connor's a big draw. So whoever they end up putting him up
I really wanted him to have a cool, honestly, because Connor, seeing him in the pre-talk fights, I didn't watch the pre-fight or the face-off or the weigh-in until right before the fight. Yeah. And seeing Connor's demeanor change and like seeing him kind of go into Catholicism, and I was like, oh, it's a nice change from the Connor I'm used to. Yeah. And the second Bruce Buffer started saying his name and the dude walked in the center, I was like, he lost right there. I was like, I could tell that was the moment where God was like, and you lost your win. Because
you ever seen the movie This Is the End? Yeah. That's the James Franco moment where he's like, fuck you, McBride. Yeah. Right as he's ascending into heaven. And then all of a sudden the beam just disappears and he falls back over.
Literally, I was watching with 3 of my friends, and I told them the second time, I was like, this just lost him the fight. Because we had seen him hit that spinning back roundhouse like 15 times in his warm-up room. And people were like, oh, well, he winced when he took his shoe off when he walked up. I was like, yeah, but he was just jumping on it just fine.
Yeah. From what I heard, reports was that his leg was already compromised the week going into camp. Don't know if it was the knee injury, but he had some sort of injury. But also, when you're training and stuff like that, right? More likely than not, you're not going to go into a fight healthy. That's just
the reality of it. I mean, so I've done it. Like, I've done jiu-jitsu tournaments. I've done wrestling tournaments. Like, I've boxed with people. Yeah. Like, I haven't done an official boxing match yet, but I'm going to. Like, anytime I've done combat sports, you're going in already bruised.
100%. Yeah. Like, if that's the case, you didn't train.
The closest thing to 100% you'll get is probably like 90 until your adrenaline kicks in the fight. Then you're back to 100. But that's if your adrenaline truly kicks. Yeah. But, yeah, like, I told them the second it happened, I looked at all 3 of them and I was like, that ego, that pride, because that's his cardinal sin, was pride. That's what made him who he was in UFC. He made UFC. And yeah, the second he fell back into that, I was like, that lost him the fight. Like, I could just tell. Yeah. Even Max was like, why'd you come back? Dog, pain. Fight me, give me a belt, fight me. Why are you here, old man? Grandpa, go take your pills.
Sometimes it's hard to go ahead and decline the money.
Yeah. Hey, man. I mean, that's why he took the Mayweather fight. Yeah. He didn't expect to win the Mayweather fight. He just took it for the fucking money.
Yeah. Craziness. But
and his whiskey sucks. Sorry, Connor, but like it's not good whiskey. It's like max 6.5.
Slap a name on the bottle, and the next thing you know, you're just like, that's gonna sell.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
it's the biggest name in UFC at that time.
Do you know what Tish is talking about? Holland and Bellingham.
Holland is okay. And Bellingham
Where's my cleated rivalry?
What is it, Spain? Yeah.
Say that's again. That is another example of how so out of loop I am when it comes to like certain sports and whatnot.
I'm sure you must have seen a meme where it's Holland, like he's this big. You can tell he's not.
Oh, he's eating I've seen some AOT stuff or whatever.
He looks in the mirror.
Yeah. Like, I actually have seen
Holland.
That too.
He's just a big Hulk.
That's him.
Man.
Okay, Holland.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
What is it? His thing's like Holland, da, 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 da. And then they do more, but it's so funny.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, this dude got famous because of the World Cup.
I saw earlier Trey mentioned about the teams that are left. Is it Argentina? Is it Spain? No, who is it? Who's the
England, right? Argentina, England. Am I tripping?
Is it England?
No, I thought they lost today.
Yeah, I thought England lost. I thought that France lost to. Who they lose to? France lost to.
Yeah, it is Spain and Argentina.
Right? Okay.
Who do you want?
I don't know. I have no clue, bro.
Just
couldn't even tell you.
First impressions, gut instinct.
I mean, isn't Messi still playing?
Yeah.
So maybe Messi.
So that's what, Argentina? Yeah, fuck that. I'm going Spain, bro. That's homeland. España!
Going España.
Viva la España!
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, yeah. What the hell do I know about soccer?
Kissing?
I don't know. I remember, again, it wasn't the World Cup, so maybe they don't act like that in the World Cup. Maybe it's just like a normal, like, or a different league. But I remember years and years and years ago, I was over at a pizza spot and they had the screen on there, right? They're playing men's soccer, and I was appalled at how many times they fell. They fell and they just cried.
Oh, yeah.
And they act like they freaking, were just like in the most excruciating pain. And then the moment that whatever, they don't get the call or whatever it is, and they just go and they pop right up. It's like, okay, on to the next play. Next thing you know, fall again, cry. I'm like, dude, what is going on? But then you have women's soccer, and they are
That's what I was about to say.
Studs.
Because I see Abby playing all the time. Abby used to be taking elbows.
That is the case, bro, with a lot of women's sports. Dude, it's crazy is that they are like absolute studs, right?
Bro.
Because like even when I watch, so for basketball, watching the playoffs and stuff, I was even just like, this is why I don't watch basketball anymore, because so many people just like flop. Like watching the OKC Thunder flop fest, bro. I was so sick and tired of it. I was like, I just can't. It is what it is. But sports, man.
Yep, sports, bro.
For me, I was like, when I played basketball, it was all about playing defense, playing tough, trying to get, all the crash boards and all that.
Nope, it's all pansies.
Can't even do that anymore. Yeah.
That's like saying a football player gets hit and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No says,
flag.
I'm so out of the loop with soccer. Let's talk about Love Island.
No.
Don't know about Love Island, but Zebra Cake Tonight, there's only 4 episodes out, but it's a series where they do different... so you guys might have seen some of the other different variations that they have, but they've done
fake and started watching Girls instead of Love Island, so I will let you know.
She's been watching Girls, yeah. But Zebra Cake's been on that binge. Like she's been binging a bunch of different shows. But worst, how they have like worst ex ever, or they have like worst like roommate ever. They have this one that's 4 episodes new. It's on Netflix. Worst neighbor ever.
Oh wow,
gosh, some of those stories, man, are just absolute.
I'm sure they're entertaining.
They're so sad, man. Like the 3rd episode had me fighting back tears. Yeah, that one was an emotional one. But some of them you just kind of like, you are literally wondering yourself, like, how are people
this mean? Just
so evil, or the way they're trying to be opportunistic, but they're doing such like evil shit, And I'm just like, there's no care in the world for human life. It's crazy. People just see, either it's like, they see dollars, they see whatever, or they just see, like rage or whatever, right? It's crazy.
Power and the crown and the money corrupt. Oh. Money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like we watched again, there's only 4 episodes of Worst Roommate Ever. And
is it roommate or neighbor?
Yeah, neighbor. I'm sorry. Yeah,
You're
neighbor.
Good. Worst neighbor.
Yeah.
I was like roommate. I was like, damn, that's way more intimate. That sucks.
No, they have one where it's roommate.
Oh, shit.
I think it was one I was like last year or something, and that's another too. I was like, bro, how are people let these types of like obviously you don't know, you kind of go through some sort of screening or whatever and stuff, but like when they are inside your home and they are like your roommate, the things that happen, man, is insane.
You never know somebody until you hey, I know that. Mm-hmm. You never know somebody until you live with them.
It's true. In chat we're talking about trash dating shows. Okay. In your opinion, what is the best trash dating show that you guys
on the spectrum?
Love on the Spectrum.
It's the only one I've seen.
Really?
I did watch Love Is Blind, but Love on the Spectrum was just so wholesome.
Yeah. What's the best one?
It's just so wholesome.
Let's talk about trash reality TV shows.
God help me,
man.
This
Back in the day,
I never thought I'd say this.
VH1, they had so many of them.
I never thought I'd say this on this podcast. Or on this podcast. This is where I take a step back, like Homer Simpson into the head.
I know.
Like,
you don't watch trash reality TV?
No.
Interesting. You didn't back in the day watch like...
I watched Animal Planet and Food Network growing up.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
The closest thing to reality TV, fuck no.
Okay.
What did I watch? The closest...
Flavor of Love?
No. No, I was not. That was not me.
I Love New York or whatever.
Closest thing to reality TV I watched was Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars?
That was the closest.
Yeah.
That and just like Steve Irwin.
Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, Baggage was on MTV. Like they had so many MTV shows that were, I think, what are some of the ones that I would watch? Damn, I have to go ahead and go back into the memory banks. Crazy. Yeah, they'll come to me, but in chat, we got, just goes, trash dating shows are peak. Why do I care if Flavor Flav finds love? Exactly. So because I just finished The Perfect Couple. Now I'm watching Girls in Succession. Lexy goes, Beauty and the Geek. Oh my gosh. I think that was an ABC show.
Out of my element.
We're currently watching Big Brother. Big Brother is on now again. So, you know, me and my family did the fantasy Big Brother stuff.
Who's got the most stacked team in your opinion?
It's hard to say right now, but I do not
early.
like my team.
Oh.
I don't. One of my... So I had like, you know, we create a list, right? Like we go ahead and we rank the house guests based off of first impressions. And we did like you know, spin the wheel to determine the order. And I had the third pick. And of course, my top two, boom, taken. 1 and 2. So when it came to the third pick, I was like, all right, I did the best that I could. But my third pick, you know, I thought that she was going to go ahead and kind of like do well socially. Some would say she's doing a little too well because she's in a showmance now, it appears. Oh my gosh. And then other house guests that I had chosen, they're, you know, 2 of them were up on the block this week. And yeah, I really know how to go ahead and draft when it comes to that show.
Yeah.
But it's fun to go ahead and watch it. But so it says Date My Mom. Oh my gosh.
That is
Date
crazy.
My Mom is crazy. You ever watch like those other like ones that are on like ABC or whatever? There was like a Wife Swap or something.
Never once
Or
in my life, bro.
Wow.
Only in passing.
What about Punked? Never
Not
watched
really.
Punked?
Maybe like an episode as a kid.
Okay.
But like
Wow.
that just wasn't. You wanna know what I grew up on, bro? Cartoon Network. Adult
Nothing wrong
Swim.
with that. Hey.
Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Because I'd stay up late anyways.
Yeah.
Disney, all the Disneys, all the Nickelodeons.
Yeah.
HBO's, Animal Planet, Food Network,
Yeah.
4Kids.
I don't know why this popped into my mind right now, but you know, the Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
They're doing
making a live action.
They're making a live action, and what's her name? Elizabeth Banks is going to be Miss Frizzle. Yeah,
That's gonna be tough.
yeah. Hopefully they do it well, because I
Cruising
watched
on down
Magic
Main
School
Street,
Bus.
you're
Yeah.
relaxing, feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're screaming, "Wow!"
Pawn Stars. Ron, who's
Puss in the
Ron?
neighborhood.
Ron from Pawn Stars. I don't even know who
Ron?
that is. It just says Ron from Pawn Stars is my crush for like 5 months.
How do you not know Ron here?
Because honestly, when you've consumed so much content, it's just so hard to decide to remember everything. I feel like I'm just seeing visions of my life flashing before my eyes. That's what I'm saying right now, baby. It's like literally I'm trying to remember, but like, I don't know. Like we talked about it before too. I was like, me and my sisters watched Viva La Bam,
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
Ron Dale.
Scarred. Oh, hell no. That's one show too that I couldn't watch. Lexi says Scarred. I loved watching Scarred. Scarred would go ahead and come on,
What
I
is
think
that?
either before or after a certain, I don't know if it was Viva La Bam or not, but Scarred was literally all just like skaters or like, like BMX or whatever. And then they just, any of their nasty ass injuries, they would go ahead and show them. Oh, hell no. I hated that. Pimp My Ride. Yes. Punked was so real. And Pimp My Ride.
I've seen Pit My Ride.
Yeah.
What else? Pawn Stars, Hoarders.
You know what
My
Zebra
Strange
Cakes
Addictions.
was watching this week? I literally walked in the bedroom. Immediately, my body just like curled up, dude. It was like, oh hell no, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, baby, you got to change it. And then so she wanted to go ahead and finish that episode. She goes, no, I got to finish the episode. No. And I just wanted, I was just gonna lay down in bed, just chill. And so I was looking away from the TV. I don't fuck around with pimple poppers.
That was disgusting.
I don't know.
I like popping my own pimples.
I don't know if it's
Mr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Insane.
I will not lie.
I just wanted to see what the lump was.
There was there was a phase where I was really into that stuff.
Yeah.
I did have a phase where I was really into it, and then I grew out of it. It became
Crazy, baby. You're absolutely crazy.
no, it's so gross. Sometimes when it's all like, it looks like cottage cheese. No, I can't do that. That's so gross.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a sure not a fan of the pimple popper trend. I think honestly, Zebra Cakes was just looking for stuff to watch.
Book.
No, she reads too. Yeah.
I was gonna no. Yeah, just read books. Just read books.
I know, but broken bones and stuff I can do. Yeah, I know Lexy for sure can do that because there's times where like if there's an injury that happens over anything sports related, my dad would be like, "Hey Lex, come look at this." It's one of those things where for me I'm just like, stop showing the replay.
This
And
guy
Lex is like examining it, like, oh my gosh, wow, that happened. I think that's his, and then like literally explaining the.
That's me. Anytime someone's like, I have an X-ray, I'm like,
Hey, we got Alex in chat. What's up, bro?
What up, Alex?
What's up, dude? We're just talking about shows. You got any shows that you grinded to do when you were younger? We're talking about like MTV stuff. We're talking about trash reality TV stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like all the Adult Swim stuff, like a little bit of Family Guy, a little bit of
13
American
Quarter Zones?
Dad,
No.
Robot Chicken. That's why I'd actually watch Dragon Ball was on Adult Swim because
Adult Swim,
they
yeah.
actually have the blood.
Tsunami and stuff.
Yeah. What else?
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know.
Boomerang. I grew up on Boomerang.
I watched some Boomerang. Watched some of those classics and stuff. It's crazy now that those shows that you had mentioned that were like Cartoon Network shows growing up, right? For us.
They were on Boomerang.
They're now on
The
Boomerang.
Jetsons, the Flintstones.
Well, those are like the ones back in there. I'm talking about ones that we grew up with, right? Watching.
Oh yeah, what we have now,
Yeah.
that's the Boomerang.
Like, can you imagine?
now.
Like, think about like
Codenames Kids Next
like-
Door is Boomerang
Yeah,
now.
like Ben 10 on Boomerang. You know,
Dude!
it's like what?
I'm Unk status.
Yeah. Alex said, I used to watch
this thing on Boomerang? You're old.
Alex said I used to watch music videos with my sister. Dude, what's crazy is that I remember, maybe Lexi was too young for this, but me and our other sister, Marissa, yeah, so we would go ahead and when MTV was showing music videos, and that was when MTV had like, I don't know, 6 or 8 different channels, right?
Oh yeah, they had the strictly just music videos. I've been on it many of time for holidays.
I remember we had a notepad, and any songs that would come on, we would go ahead and we would immediately jot them down over our notepad, right? And, hey, maybe this is like, whatever they could like self-report or whatever, but my dad would go ahead and make some CD discs for us and stuff, and we'd be like, okay, cool. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Those are some cool, like, that would happen during the summer and stuff.
Dude, he's the American Dragon. Have you ever seen that one?
Actually, I know what you're talking about, but I never really watched it. Dude, we're talking about those shows. Oh my god, I remember the Jackie Chan one.
Yeah,
dude, Jackie Chan.
That was my childhood show. One more thing.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
Put Uncle.
Yeah. I love when Marissa would play MTV.
Jackie.
Yeah. Throwbacks
with the magic talismans and everything.
Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
The old Mario cartoons, Sonic cartoons.
Yeah, I don't really remember those.
That was my gamer era growing up. Where it was just Pokemon.
Max Steel. Why does that sound familiar?
He has the orange jacket and the metal arms. He has the black hair with the goggles, metal arms. Cartoon Network.
Damn. Maybe that was a little after me. Back at the barnyard for sure. Yeah.
Yo, I got some real lore. Anyone remember Slug Terra? No one remembers that shit. Slug Terra.
Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Jeez.
Back at the barnyard. Oh, gee. One of my favorite animated movies.
Damn.
No, I won't back down. That's Back at the Barnyard.
Oh,
That's the movie.
okay.
That's the Otis's dad singing that.
Yeah. Wow. So many good shows. It's crazy.
Terra. Yeah.
With Dr. Black.
Generator. Oh, that is Generator Rex. Max Steel.
Shit.
Who's Max Steel? I want to picture silver
Jacob
and blue.
knows.
That's the color scheme I'm getting in my head.
Does anybody dabble on the Weekenders? I cannot say that I did.
Oh, that sounds so familiar.
She goes, exactly, Jacob. I was so lost.
It is. I do know Max Steel. I just got it mixed up with Generator Rex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got blue and white and gray. He's that guy.
Damn. That looks cool. I don't remember that, though.
They made a live action movie? That's crazy. I'd never heard of that.
Back at the Barnyard.
Yeah.
Zach. Back at the Barnyard is the show with the cow named Abby.
Yes.
Yeah. Max Steel gets synced with a
Oh,
robot
you're
alien.
right. That's the Barnyard
It was more
movie.
claymation
You're so
style.
right.
And actually Between the Lines religiously into the... Okay, I remember watching Between the Lines.
How do you remember My Gym Partner's a Monkey?
Yeah.
My Gym Partner's
remember
a
that, yeah.
monkey. What else? Obviously, Grim Adventures, Billy Mandy.
Yeah.
Codename Kids Next Door, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
There was a show that was called Whatever Happened to Robot Jones. And that's one too where it was so short-lived, but it was during that like cartoon like era in like Cartoon Network. And it was just in the Rolodex of like all those in between all those good shows like Ed and Eddie, you know, Johnny Bravo, you know, yeah, it was just in that Rolodex. But there was that one, and then there was the other one where it's like Sheep in the Big City or something like that. That was another weird one that I remembered that wasn't very popular. But it was just one of those weird ones.
That's like how I feel about Mr. Meaties on Nick Teens.
Oh, dude, Mr. Meaty. That was another like fever dream type, you know, cartoon.
Yeah.
Crazy. That was my
like,
shit when I was 6 years old. I was Between the Line. Yeah. So that's hilarious.
The penguin bird.
Peep in the Big Wide World.
Yeah, Peep in the Big Wide
They had signs I was
World.
down with that. I actually watched
That's
that.
the little birds.
Zeke says my brain associated Between the Lines with orange juice. Yeah.
Zaboomafoo.
And then the big penguin bird. Yeah, I just watched a lot of Kid Krat, Wild
Pengu.
Kratts, and Zaboomafoo. Yeah, I remember Zaboomafoo for sure. When they go ahead and they're getting ready to go on an adventure and they open up that closet and all the shit falls in. Whoa! Yeah.
What else?
Man, so many good shows.
They
you
just
know?
don't make them like they used to.
That's the thing is that maybe they do, but we're just not in that era, you know?
I don't think so.
Who knows?
I think it's all like short form content put into TV.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
Brazilian show called Carousel? No, I don't.
I haven't seen that. I don't know why Adventure
You know,
Time.
Steven,
Adventure Time just hit me like a truck.
Yeah.
I love Adventure Time.
I have a sneeze. I won't. Hold on.
Bless you, pineapple. Bless you, pineapple.
Ah.
Woo.
Thank you.
Still no, there aren't.
Yeah. I don't know what Save-Ems are, so I don't know,
I don't
Paul.
know that.
But man,
I used to watch the Super Monkey Ball show.
Super Monkey Ball. I don't know if I know that one either.
You know the game though.
Regular Show is back.
Yeah, I already finished it. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
It's called Regular Show: The
Total
Lost
Drama
Tapes.
series. Yeah, I know that. For
Yeah,
sure with
Total
Lexy
Drama.
stuff right there.
You know, that is the closest thing to one of those reality schmut shows that I've ever fucking watched is Total Drama
Total
Island.
Drama. That's hilarious.
But yeah, I watched all 9 episodes of The Lost Tapes. Honestly, it just felt like Regular Show again, and I have no complaints. Like, solid.
Yeah. I remember with those, like, again, kind of going back to those, like, VH1, like, dating reality shows that they had for, like, a celebrity or you know, somebody was in one of the other shows.
Yeah.
Like, me and my parents, like, my sisters, we would go ahead and just, like, wait for it on a weekly basis, and then we'd, like, all together watch it in, like, the living room.
That's so cool.
It's like, wow, like, it's kind of crazy.
What? That's how my family used to be
World
with,
Tour on Top.
we were like that with Big Brother, but we were more so like that with Survivor and especially The Amazing Race.
Yeah.
Like,
Survivor, that's another one, too. I remember growing up watching. I stopped along the way. Well, yeah.
I think The Amazing Race is what made me want to travel so much.
Okay.
Just seeing these people go and do those and like go all around the world and do stuff and like, yeah, they're goofy challenges, but they're involved in rooted in the culture. So it was like really trippy just to see all that as a kid.
Yeah.
That's what made me want to travel for sure. I would do The Amazing Race like I don't even know if it's still going on.
I feel like you would even, given the opportunity, you would even do Survivor.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'd do any of them. Yeah. I just don't want to do no schmut shit. That's me.
What was your favorite show, though? Like cartoon, we're talking about the cartoons. Like, let's say anything from Cartoon Network or from, Disney Channel or Nickelodeon. Like, growing up, like, young Zach, that was your show. Like, you loved that show.
Probably just Pokemon.
Pokemon?
If I were to say anything besides Pokemon, it would have to be a Cartoon Network show. It'd probably be like Codename.
What up, Eddie?
Yeah, what's up, Eddie? It'd be like Codename Kids Next Door or like... No, there's got to be something else out there that I was...
Bro, for me, my show I absolutely loved was Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah?
I love that, dude. Oh my gosh. Like, that was just like one of those shows where whenever it was getting ready to be scheduled on and stuff, you're just like, okay, cool. Like, you're getting your snacks or whatever you need to do and stuff, whatever. You're like, hey, Lex, Courage is about to be on, whatever stuff, right?
Yeah.
You go ahead and you just gather people and you watch it. And I love those kind of weird, like even like you mentioned Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah.
Like one of those weird
Cartoon
shows like
Network
that
in general
and stuff,
is just like... It's like alt cartoons.
Yeah.
Like, it was just... Codename Kids Next Door was like goofy, but it had a serious tone to it.
Yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog was like young childhood horror.
Teen Titans.
Yo, never mind. That was my fucking show.
Yeah.
I was so mad when they canceled it.
Yeah.
And it ends off with Beast Boy running after Terra.
Yes,
Dog!
dude.
No!
Seriously.
I wanted more answers about Slade. I wanted more answers about Red X, which is supposed to be Robin.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I wanted answers. And then I got fucking Teen Titans Go.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, Teen Titans Go has its cool parts, but like, fuck, dude, I am... No.
Anyone know Rasta Mouse? No, I don't.
That sounds so familiar.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Alex, I remember those Cartoon Network, those fun computer games they had on the website.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember when they had...
I remember that.
Do you remember when they had that online crossover of like the Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network characters crossed over?
Was it a game?
It was like an MMO.
Oh.
It was I was still really young, so I'm like memories foggy about it, but I just remember like
Impossible game.
You could be Kim Possible. You could be like any character from either Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, and then you like go through a long journey, and like you fight either like all the different villains of all different series, and you do it as like a group, like as a community.
Why did I not?
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just Cartoon Network.
Growing up creepy. Damn, Trey's got some shows that I haven't even heard of, man. Like, wow.
Which one?
Trey was
Growing
talking
Up
earlier.
Creepy? Yeah, that's a good one. Life of a Teenage Robot? Fire, Jenny. Oh, Fusion Fall. That's what it was.
Oh.
It was Fusion Fall.
Wow.
And you could like be whatever character you wanted, and you would have their power set. And I was surprised that it fell off like that.
That'd be so cool
It
if
is
there
just,
was.
it is just Cartoon Network.
And there was like a Super Smash type style where it was like that merge like that, where you have like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and all that, Disney and stuff.
Disney would never.
I know they would.
Here, maybe this can jog your memory. They made Dexter look like not a midget.
Okay.
Code Lyoko? You already know, Lex. You already know. Dude, they're bringing it back. They're bringing Code Lyoko back. I never thought I'd see the day. We're eating.
What the hell, Mandark?
I know, right? He's so dorky.
He's ha 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 ha. Yeah, the big.
Yeah, I remember. They're fighting evil versions of themselves and their villains. They made Mojo Jojo look like
the little blue talking thing with the girl. Don't know.
Oh, you're talking about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That's what I was thinking too, but I don't think it was with a girl. Unless the girl is the
Frankie or the old lady.
The old lady, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, Foster's Home. Actually, Foster's Home was one of my top shows growing up. That was. I never had an imaginary friend. I think that's why I liked it. I was like, I never had an imaginary friend before. Is this how other kids live? This is so unfair.
Yeah.
I want a fake friend. Axe Cop? I have not seen Axe Cop, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Will was so handsome with his stumpy arm. It's just one stumpy arm. He has the other one. That's why he still hoops like a pro.
Crazy.
I liked Eduardo. He was purple and spoke Spanish.
Show called The Flying House. Wow.
I haven't seen that, dude. I used to watch I Shouldn't Be Alive on Animal Planet all the time.
Wow.
And it was people like getting mauled or
That's crazy.
do like some crazy stuff and they like fall from a really big height and they get saved last second, or like they get trapped in the forest and someone finds them. I used to watch that as a kid. That would tweak me out. It'd especially be a lot of like animal attacks. And I was like, animals are dangerous. And now I look at them like, these people are fucking morons.
Right.
Like, it's no longer the animals are scariest now. People are stupid.
That's another thing too, is I remember
Max
like
and Ruby.
my dad.
Okay,
Go ahead
Tish,
and
Tish, stop that right now. I am not cheese. I am not cheese.
But my dad would go ahead and
Coco.
record. He would record like lion documentaries and stuff and all that.
Oh, that's
I remember
cool.
watching those different ones, and it was like crazy, all the different prides, or a lot of times it's like lions versus hyenas, or you know, whatever it was. It's like that kind of stuff was really
Oh, the
interesting.
Lion King was accurate. That's
I
the
know,
reaction
right?
I had as a kid watching all that stuff.
Yeah. Remember this weird show called Zorro was just confusing?
Dragon Tales was fire.
I was banned in my house.
Dragon Tales. It's almost
us how to lie.
Dragon Tales. Don't say you see it. God damn, I'm over you guys. I haven't seen Zorro. I used to watch Cyber Chase. Rudy's Got the Chalk. What else? I'm trying to think of like my weird HBO shows.
That's one too where you said Chalk. I remember the show too, but I never really watched it.
Rudy's
with
got the chalk.
Zone.
Rudy's got the chalk zone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Rudy's
Chalk
got the
Zone.
chalk. Rudy got the chalk. Rudy got the chalk. Rudy got the chalk.
Yeah.
What is it? Smashbox is out or Crashbox?
Crashbox. That was the HBO show. Yeah.
Crashbox. I know you guys keep your feet on the ground and
Yeah.
your head in the clouds.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Robot Chicken, easy.
10
What do you mean you hated
seconds.
Cyber Chase? You guys are haters. Rough men, thank you. I used to go online and play the game for
Shaolin
Rough
Showdown. Wow.
Yo, how could I forget this? What was the Nickelodeon show, live action, with the temple?
Oh.
With the mini games that
Yeah,
the kids
yeah,
would
yeah.
do. That's what I watched as
Yeah,
a kid. I wanted to
like,
do those.
Double Dare and like
Yes.
the Slime Time Live or something like that.
Yeah, Slime Time Live.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think it was just like something Temple of Doom. No, not.
No, it's like the temple of blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Temple
It was about math.
Nickelodeon show. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah.
That's what I
Celebrity
watched.
Deathmatch.
Yep.
Jeez. Hey, Thomas Jarskizi.
What up?
Turned 25 Monday. It's been a crazy week.
Happy belated,
Happy
big dog.
birthday, bro.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Welcome to 25, where our backs start to hurt.
Your joints are cooked.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Celebrity Deathmatch.
Welcome to frontal
So
lobe
crazy.
development.
There you go.
That's what it is. We're all waking up now.
I remember,
Proud
Celebrity
Family,
Deathmatch is one of those
classic.
weird MTV shows, but you just like, it was so weird you just couldn't look away.
My back is already shot.
Start stretching now, you don't have much time.
I haven't been naming a lot of Disney shows. Just
Proud
'cause, like-
Family?
Yeah, Proud Family.
Yeah.
Oh, Mucha Lucha.
Oh my god.
Mucha Lucha.
Yeah. I
It's a
totally
buena
forgot about that
time.
one.
I have that on VCR actually. Or is
Really?
it VCR or VHS? VHS?
Yeah, VHS.
I have it on VHS. I can't believe I said VCR. Who the
you
fuck?
put the VHS in the VCR, right?
Yeah, that's true. I have it on VHS though.
Yeah.
I have I can remember the episodes. It's the one where the little kid, the main character, eats so much food and he gets fat. So the flea rides a bike with a donut on it and makes him chase it. And then the other one is the episode where the flea stinks so bad that he ruins school for everybody else and like melts the school.
Gosh. Yeah, you're right. We didn't even talk about those Disney shows. I mean, I guess we did. Some of them, like we talked about Mission Impossible.
I don't know why that just reminded me of something.
Rocket
else.
Power. I remember
Rocket Power. Classic.
I was a cartoon nerd.
Rugrats.
Come on.
Rugrats growing up. Fire. Oh, what did Mucho Lucha? Oh, El Tigre.
Yeah.
The Adventures of Manny Rivera. Rocket Power. Yeah, there's a lot, bro.
That's crazy. Wow.
There was Rugrats all grown up. And I was like, whoa, they're older than me now.
Like kind of going back to the Boomerang vibes. Like obviously there was like the Scooby-Doo stuff, but one that I remember watching and it would come on every morning, I think before school, was a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Oh yes, the kids version all the time.
That one was that was
Zach and Cody, obviously.
Yeah.
Except he spells his with a K because he's a fucking loser.
Oh man.
My bad, Cole Sprouse. Take it back.
Zach and Cody.
Zach and Cody, Sweet Life on Deck, Kicking It.
Yeah.
What was the skating one? Rex and Luther.
Yeah.
Ned's Declassified, classic.
Yep.
Loved Ned's Declassified.
Craziness.
Yeah, how are people so evil when you have shows like that to grow up with?
I don't know, man. Zach is the big brother, Dylan.
Oh, is it Dylan? I thought it was Cole.
Oh. Lexy, I treated Ned's Declassified.
I guess,
like
well, Cole plays Jughead. That makes sense.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, same here. That's just how we get by.
Disney had those collab episodes. Yeah.
The Timmy Jimmy crossover episode.
The Timmy Jimmy.
Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents. Easy classics.
Craziness.
Hannah Montana. Wizards of Waverly Place. What else am I blanking on?
Lex goes Sunny with a Chance.
Yep. Oh, there was, what is it, Victorious. That's where Victoria Justice got her starting Ariana Grande. I was on Sam and Cat, so I didn't watch it. I don't watch what I'm in.
Wow.
Well, That's So Raven. Yes. Shake It Up was good.
Zebra Cakes. Read that one, my goodness.
The original multiverse. He's so right, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. It was cool whenever we got those episodes as kids because it really was like our first introduction to like a multiversal type of thing.
We got not only one Timmy Jimmy crossover, but we got 3, I believe. I know we got a second one. I think we got a third one too.
Yeah. Trago's low-key at Carly was better than Victorious.
It was better than Victorious.
Didn't they also have like a... No, maybe I don't know if they had a multiversal collab as well.
Who?
iCarly and Victorious.
They did.
They did?
I'm pretty sure they did. Or it was iCarly in another show.
Well, I guess technically what Thomas is Sam and Cat. I guess that's technically like the collab right there.
Well, duh. Sam and Cat was... I mean, I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Victorious was really cool. It was very unhinged. Well, that's when Dan...
Why am I picturing like that band or the teachers that they have, the acting teacher or whatever, with the crazy hair and stuff like that?
Professor...
The guy who didn't wear any shoes and shit.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah.
It's like Sfugelwitz or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like because Halloween specials on Disney and Nickelodeon literally turn off all the programming on the day of play. Day to make kids go outside. That would never happen. No.
Psychowitz.
Psychowitz, yeah.
Yeah, that show was when Dan Schneider was making all the girls do those, those like they would be the pear phone or whatever and they'd be doing some stupid shit. That's when he was making them all do feet shit.
Oh, you're right.
And I didn't understand it back then. I was like, why am I seeing feet?
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, Trey's coming at you with simple elite ball knowledge.
Yeah.
Never got an ending. That's why Hunter x Hunter can't be higher than what it is for me.
Yeah, the Jimmy Neutron movie was before the series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we had got the series.
We got the series after the movie. I have that on VHS too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. They went and fought aliens that were green goop.
Yeah. The aliens were the ones that
they're the eggs.
With the parents too, right? Or was that the show? The movie was...
That was the movie with the aliens and the parents.
Yeah.
They make them hatch the big chicken egg and stuff.
Yeah.
And they all do the chicken dance.
Big time rush.
Drake and Josh, easy.
Drake and Josh got me through my senior year of high school. Isn't that true yet? Rewatching it. That's hilarious.
Big time rush.
Says they're all weird now? Oh my gosh.
Are they really?
No. That's crazy.
One of them has to be normal. There's 4 of them. There's no way.
Zoe 101, yeah.
fuck. Okay, we can do this all day.
That's another one too. I think didn't she go crazy too?
Yeah.
Britney Spears' sister. And then they bully that one girl too.
Yeah.
Damn, craziness. But also, it was a very toxic time in Nickelodeon.
Logan's normal.
Almost done with MHA. Got half a season left. Damn. All right,
Let's
Lex.
go. You've been witnessing
Logan is normal.
season of pure
okay, that's
PG.
cool. Logan, yeah, Logan was like the bully type guy, the rich guy over in Zoe. It's cool to hear that he's normal.
Oh, he was in Zoe before he was in BTR?
No, I think she's talking about something different.
I thought she was talking about the BTR guys.
Oh, maybe. I don't know if he was also in that, but...
There is a Logan in Big Time Rush.
Oh, I'm thinking of Logan from Zoe 101. I heard that he like actually stopped acting, I think.
Oh, well, good for him.
Yeah.
Carlos is married to the sister.
Beast, genius.
Carlos is married to Carmen?
Oh, shit. I completely forgot about that, too. Alex said she got pregnant at 13, Brittany's sister.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Yeah, I guess that'll do it right there, right?
Amanda Bynes did deserve better. Justice for Amanda Bynes.
Okay, yeah, it's just because Logan from BTR is normal. Damn, I was hoping Logan from Zoe 101 was normal. Yeah. To say, man. I know y'all know Boondocks, but it's something you enjoy watching.
Oh, yeah,
Boondocks
bro.
a little bit. Those Boondocks was another Adult Swim, right?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. What's his name? Whatever. Now we can do this the easy way. Or what is it? You know what I want. I want you, and I need you. The choice is yours. We could do it the easy way.
Who is
or the
that?
hard way. They're making fun of the guy who would the white guy who had the show where he would go in and catch predators. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck. That's like a real show, like where the guy would go and...
I don't really remember Boondocks.
But it's Boondocks referencing an actual show. Like there's an actual show where this guy would go catch predators.
Okay.
I forget his name.
I
want to say it's Chris Hansen or something like that. Yeah, because he goes, oh, that's what it is. He goes, I'm gonna call you Chris Handsome.
Oh yeah, Tish even says it too. Yeah.
Squidbillies, yes, Chris Hansen.
Classic. Yeah.
I call you Chris Hansen.
The guy who ended up becoming batshit crazy was the voice actor for what's his name from Squidbillies? The main squid.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
Fuck, I'm blanking on his name too. Dateline. Yeah, Chris Hansen's my hero.
Yeah, it's this old black guy who like did it just to get Chris Hansen in his house, and he goes, "I'm gonna call you Chris Hansen, and you know I likes you and I want you." And then it cuts to him, or like he's here like, "Oh no, I gotta get out of here." He's like, "The door's locked," and it just ends up bad for Chris Hansen. That's a Boondocks reference.
That's some stuff too, where they're like, "Oh yeah, you're free to go," and then literally they walk out the door and they're just like rushed by police officers.
Yeah.
Storage Wars.
Boondocks.
Yeah. Storage Wars.
Yeah. Home renovations.
What would the guy Dave say? He'd just be like, "Yeah," or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. How does the remix of the same exact song from Squidbillies go? AJ, what? Oh yeah, it's the one where I'm blanking on the freaking squid's name. But yeah, he has this whole freaking harem of just like women or whatever, and they're like that one sheriff. He's trying to go ahead and like he can't infiltrate it, but he's trying to stop them, and he plays this annoying ass like this song, right? And it's just like one of those typical like kid bops type thing, right?
Oh yeah.
And then the song is like, "Would you wanna do it on the dance floor?" Right? And he goes, they've been playing that song on loop for like hours, right? Whatever. And he goes, "Damn, all right, well, let's play the next song." And then it's just like remix, right? It starts like techno, like dun 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 dun, and then just goes, it's like the same exact song.
It gets right back to it.
Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. But
it was a song, and then it gets taped over by that.
Just like as like a, you're like a teen watching, and you're just like, wow, it's just the kind of stupid humor. Try track 3, yeah. And it's like, yeah, those boys don't have much range, do they?
That's so funny. Brazilian.
Search up Brazilian carousel. I'm sure y'all saw about or remember. I do not. It doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, keep them coming over in chat, guys. We're gonna go ahead and soon get into just recap. We'll go ahead and we'll jump into it.
Is legit carousels, brother.
Yeah. Sorry, Trey.
Oh, I see. It's a
I've never seen
I never
that
watched
in my
it.
life.
You know, I'm gonna end it with this. There's a movie that I used to watch a lot as a kid that I don't think I've ever met another single human being who has told me they've watched this movie. It's called Dougal.
Dougal, yeah.
It's about a dog, really hairy dog, who goes on a quest.
Oh.
And there's like spring people and a cow, and I don't remember what else, but it was really fucking weird. But I loved it as a kid.
That's cool. Did you watch Mr. Maker?
Oh, it's because Mr. Blue Sky was the theme song to it.
Mm.
That's why, because it starts off with dun dun dun
Yeah.
dun. You're like, oh my god.
What's funny is that literally, so Zebra Cakes was watching Perks of a Wallflower,
Perks of Being a Wallflower, yeah.
Being a Wallflower, right? And then how like the ending of it was like they found the song for the tunnel, and they played it, and it's like that's always the song. It's always the freaking David Bowie, like the dun 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 dun, and then it's one of those things where I'm just like, that's literally the song for like everybody now when it comes to like being so just like one of those like coming of age type things or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But, man. And you know what's crazy? That I don't even think I've really watched that movie in its entirety. And,
oh yeah.
Yeah, and I know that's obviously very popular. It's based off a book too. But also I remember like certain details, and even like, you know, Zebra Cakes mentioned about the details too. I was like, wow, like the ant literally did that or whatever. It's like
I looked it up, and the dogs all look like Chris Griffin.
Yeah, that's hilarious. For the movie, the thing you were talking about?
I think so. I hope. I think so. Shaun the Sheep
The Magic
goated.
Roundabout looks like a fever dream. Oh my gosh. We
Like
accept
to
the love we
imagine
think we
this
deserve.
tripping off. Yeah, I feel like I was shipping mushrooms when I watched that movie as a kid.
Yeah. Wow. So many good shows. Again, no clue what kids are watching these days, but hopefully
Skibbity Toilet
as they go ahead and get older, these are
for his
memories they're able to go ahead and kind of
Kaisenat
recall and stuff
speed.
too. Is it a safe space?
Oh, have you seen the One Piece Heroines episode? It came out I think 2 weeks ago. It's a different animation style.
I saw it when we were looking at just different shows and stuff, you know, before we watched that Worst Neighbor. But
It's a cool episode. I mean, it's just a Nami. It's a Nami Robin episode,
oh, okay.
but it's cool. Like the animation,
It's different. It
beautiful.
looked different.
It's a beautiful animation.
Really?
Like I loved the animation. It was cool. A really good episode. But it's like,
Is it still associated with Oda and all that? Like, or is this from a different studio who's just kind of doing their own thing?
I believe Oda is influenced.
Mm.
Let me see. One Piece Heroines. Yeah, I really love the animation style, and yeah, Nami and Robin looked great. Female-centric slice of life spin-off franchise focusing on women.
So it's a lot of spin-off that's going to go ahead and kind of like, what's the goal of it?
Oh, okay. Volume 1 stories features vignette centers on...
Oh, it's a manga too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's Nami, Robin, Vivi, and Perona. And then the Volume 2 stories expand to focus on Boa, Tashigi, Reiju, which is Sanji's sister, and Uta.
Interesting.
So we actually get... I don't know if this is canonical, but I know Uta is a canonical character in the real story. Like, Uta's a real character in One Piece, not just the movie.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool to see that she's also got something in this little spin-off series, too. Let me see. I think it was Toei. One Piece Heroines Studio. Pretty sure it is Toei. Yeah, it's Toei.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, they just did a different style. Yeah, it looks great. Like, solid watch. I think Ronnie would probably like it, too. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's about shoes.
Yeah, when we were when I was talking anime with Tyler and Danielle, I mentioned about one of the ones that I saw, the last ones that I kind of saw. Actually, it wasn't even one of the last ones, but it was one that I remember. Ronnie went ahead and turned and looked around. She gave a look. She was like, because we were talking about Dandadan.
Yeah. Give me your banana.
I was like, yeah, Dandadan. I remember watching that one.
Yeah, that fell off hard.
Did it?
Yeah, apparently it fell. I don't know. I haven't read the manga, but apparently it fell off really
To be honest,
hard.
even how that last season was.
People were upset with how the last season ended.
I was like, I mean, we're kind of losing the plot a little bit here, and also like, I don't understand where we're going with this and stuff. You know.
I mean,
When it comes
it's
to,
the
like,
first two
you have
seasons.
this character who is now being introduced, and you're kind of like, okay, that's the focus, whatever, blah blah, and how it ends with like the other character is now being introduced, and all of a sudden there's like this other character at the very end of it, and you're like, what the fuck, like,
Yeah,
weird.
it is weird.
And even then, like the climactic kind of like final battle was even pretty lame too.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck's going
a
on?
lot of
here?
people didn't like the ending. They didn't like
They
how rushed it
changed
felt.
The opening too.
Yeah, and and they didn't like the pervert character.
Yeah.
They didn't like him. I guess the fan base didn't.
Yeah, because like, what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, that's like a very common trope in like.
Yeah, I know, but like
I'm sure the Japanese love it. Like they don't care. It's more of like an American criticism.
ZBK says, I saw a bunch of reels of people trashing Fear and saying it's boring. Like, just say you don't know how to sit still.
Yeah, if you're saying Fear is boring, then you're kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And you're not paying
What I
attention.
saw, and it was very little, it looked absolutely beautiful.
It's gorgeous. There's a reason it got Anime of the Year, and it deserved
It did,
it.
right? That's what we told that. I remember me and Tyler were wondering at that time.
Yeah, I got Anime of the Year. It was so
Aaron
deserved.
was one that he had mentioned before too.
That's it. Winning Anime of the Year is what pushed me to watch it because like I had been seeing
At that
like
point, you're like, it must be good.
because I'd been hearing people talk about it in chat. I'd been hearing people talk about it in my day-to-day life, and even some of the content creators that I watch were like raving over it for months. And I was like, I'll get to it. I think I was binging something else at the time, and I was like, I'll get to it. And then I saw it when Anime of the Year, and I was like, fuck it, we pause everything, we sit down. Like if it got Anime of the Year, and I've been hearing about it, like might as well. And it amazing story. Season 2, awesome.
That's cool.
Not as good as Delicious in Dungeon though.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, guys, appreciate the nostalgia over in chat, but we do have to go ahead and get to the Attack on Titan part of this podcast.
No, finish Nana.
yeah.
Super Cakes, finish Nana. Let Nana absolutely destroy your soul and break you into a bajillion pieces, and then let Frieren pick you back up so it means that much more to you. You're welcome. You're gonna thank me for that. But yeah, finish Nana. Let that shit like destroy every fiber of your soul because it's so fucking depressing.
Wow. I'd be ready for that, baby.
I can't believe I sat down and watched all of it, and it was frustrating and depressing. What the?
Yeah, Zebra says, I love a story that rips my heart out.
Yeah, you're welcome. That'll do the trick for you.
All right, guys, gonna go ahead and set the mood. I'm gonna go put some AOT Season 4 soundtrack on, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get into recap. Because we need it. We need the recap.
God, I love Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop, 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 bop. Bebop, 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 bop.
All right, guys.
Let's do
We're
it!
do some recap now.
My name is Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke unleashed his
My name is Zeke.
crazy ass screams. So now we know we have transformations that took place over in Parody, unfortunately, and yeah, obviously what's important is that Falco transformed. Falco is now a pure Titan, and Falco was commanded by Zeke to go after Rhina, and then Rhina had to come to that decision of whether or not to go ahead and kill. Is he going to be the one to go ahead and kill Falco, right? And he obviously has to deal with Eren as well. He's
still trying to hold him down.
He has like both pinned and stuff. He has to realize who he's going to focus on. If he goes and focuses on Eren, then there's a chance that Falco's going to go ahead and essentially go after the nape. But he can't let Eren escape as well, because if he focuses on Falco, Eren's gone. So it becomes this whole thing, and just as you think, or just when you see that Falco is starting to carve away over at the armor surrounding Rhina's nape, because of course Rhina has to focus on Eren. They have a job to do. They can't allow Eren to go ahead and reach his brother Zeke and follow through with their euthanization plan. So just as Falco is essentially going to go ahead and do it, and Rhino is almost at peace with it, there was this presence that Falco felt, and that of course was Porco Galliard, and we see Porco just like essentially regenerating just enough life just to even stand and just to be able to go ahead and walk forward. And we know that the memory that he received of his brother was the closure he needed. That was what he needed for him to go ahead and be at peace, and to know that like he deserved it. It was his. It's supposed to be his, right? It wasn't because he wasn't qualified, because he, failed or anything. It was because his brother was looking out for him. It's because of Marcel.
Mm-hmm.
So we see Porco go out there, and Porco gets eaten by Falco. And absolutely crazy. And the way Falco, we talked about it, Falco's pure Titan looks like this very tall, right? We speculated that it could be just because of Zeke's specific spinal fluid, and how a lot of the other pure Titans are very tall in stature. And but Falco's Titan also has this like long neck, and like, it just looks like this kind of just rabid, like kind of like a baby animal thing. And again, just the sheer size of Falco's Titan is just like, that's where the presence is absolutely felt, and that's where we know that Rhino is really struggling with this pure Titan. And so now Falco has eaten a Titan user in Porco, and so we'll go ahead and we'll see how that, of course, plays out. And but another thing too that was interesting was that Zeke, he essentially played a trick. He pulled the same trick that Peak did, right? Pretending to go ahead and be
played possum.
Yeah, essentially play possum for sure. And then so when you have the Titan carcass that's there, that is literally deteriorating and becoming skeletal, and you think that they're down for the count, but no, that's not always the case. As again, Peak went ahead and pulled that trick, was able to go ahead and land an anti-Titan cannon strike over on Zeke. Zeke now is hiding under his Titan corpse, and Eren is able to go and spot it, recognize it, and see it before everybody else. And Eren begins running full-on sprint over towards Zeke. And of course, Rhino's still doing everything he can. We see Rhino's already pissed off because now he didn't get that closure.
Yep.
Right. We see he even kind of throws a little bit of a tantrum.
Once again, death is robbed from him.
Yeah, for sure. And so he reaches over towards Eren. But we see that Eren's old friends are helping him out.
Yep.
We know that, of course, Armin and Mikasa are over on top of the walls dealing with Peak's Cart Titan, and also with General Magath. And in this moment here, before Rhino can even get a hold of Eren, Jean and Connie, they go ahead and they unleash Thunder Spears to help buy Eren some time. What's the plan here? We don't know. All we know is we have to protect Eren. They don't know if they even want Eren to reach Zeke. They just know that they can't let Eren die.
And they're showing up at the worst possible time.
Absolutely.
Because, sorry guys, you're letting him get within 50 yards of his goal.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be easy to split them up once they get that close.
And then, so at this point, as Eren is getting help from his old friends, and there's nothing now separating Eren between, or I should say, there's nothing that is separating Eren from reaching his goal of reaching Zeke, except there is something. There's somebody who has an anti-Titan rifle already just set up, waiting there, right? And Gabi, of course, had asked about this such weapon in the past. And again, Gabi is a quick learner. Gabi has a good shot. And Gabi shoots this rifle that completely decapitates Eren Yeager. And that's where that episode ended, with Zeke being helpless, just staring over at his brother, being shot, and head being decapitated. His head is just like
spiraling through the air like a perfectly spiraled football.
And Zeke is just arms stretched out, just screaming because they were so close.
I didn't get to give him his props 2 weeks ago. That move where Eren jumps out of the nape of his neck, does a fucking like tucked in, somersault in the air, lands, and runs with me. That was badass. I needed to give him his props 2 weeks ago, and I didn't do it, so I have to say it now because I rewatched it, and I was like, damn, that was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Why do you have to be so fucking aura farming? We get it, Eren. We see the drip, bro.
And also, too, like the way that he's just so easily able to go ahead and escape through his hardening.
Yeah, he just pops that shit like a little pressurized can, just flies on out.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and start with this episode, guys. Craziness. Again, guys, this is episode 19 of season 4. Two Brothers. This is part 3 and the final part of our episode breakdown discussion for this specific episode. For those of you that remember and that watched us the last time we streamed, we just did one take, right? We didn't go ahead and split it.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, hey AJ, are we taking a break today?
We are not.
No break.
This is going to be another just one take. We didn't go ahead and split this into separate parts for us to go and break down and to go ahead and analyze.
I'm gonna go for my
about.
lunch today. I need to sign that waiver.
Yeah. So
Well, my OT pay.
same thing here. There is no reason for us to go ahead and pause and to stop because we don't want to go ahead and take away from the momentum here of what's happening in the scene.
You can't disturb the flow.
Yeah. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna go ahead and now jump into it.
Hey, our narrator isn't here.
He's not here to narrate.
Hey, Lex, can you type it out in chat for us real quick? Just copy paste.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. We continue the episode on an autumn dusk night in Marley. We hear Zeke saying,
First of all, thanks for agreeing to meet with me. I'm glad we're getting to talk.
we see that Zeke is having a conversation with his brother Eren, as Eren is disguised as an injured soldier.
You spoke with Yelena, which means you know where I stand. The Eldian euthanization plan. Do you support it or not?
Eren can be seen staring up into the sky as he responds. 4 years back, something happened to open one of our dad's memories to me. I relived his memory of the night he slaughtered the royal family of the walls. He crushed their little kids, smeared them like bugs. I felt their bodies break. If those kids had lived, the royal family would have reclaimed the founder and bound the vow-renouncing war. Humanity inside of the walls would have lost any chance of surviving. The deaths of those children are what allowed us to live. Zeke, after hearing this, simply responds,
Interesting. So does that mean you agree with him? Think he did the right thing?
Eren responds, No. Our old man was mistaken. Zeke is shocked by Eren's response. What's more, I think it'd be fair to say that I'm just another mistake of his. If the Eldians in this town had never been born, then none of them would have to suffer and die in the plan that you and I are about to carry out. This world was never our birthright. It's a hell to be saved from. I'll do it, Zeke. When the moment comes, I'll bring 2,000 long years of Titan domination to an end. Until then, we both keep moving forward. All right, brother? Zeke doesn't respond immediately, as he just stares at his younger brother for a moment. Then his eyes tear up as he responds.
Yeah, precisely. It's settled then. Okay. I want nothing more than to shake your hand, Eren. But, well, it's best if we don't make physical contact yet.
Zeke pulls a baseball out from his coat pocket.
So in lieu of that, I'll give you this, Eren. We're gonna save everyone.
Zeke gently tosses the baseball to Eren, as Eren just lets the baseball hit the ground. Eren has his hand out to catch, but instead is staring as the ball rolls on the ground.
Eren then reacts. Let this slip past me. Guess I've gotten sluggish. All that time in the hospital. Eren picks up the baseball from the ground, then just stares at Zeke. As a matter of fact, the scene almost appears to be paused. We then get frozen stills of significant moments currently happening on Parody. The first being a flock of birds flying through debris in the air and destruction surrounding them. We see a zoomed in Marleyan soldier being crushed by the strength of a pure Titan's jaw. We see many pure Titans set free in Shiganshina, chasing and eating Marleyan soldiers. We see Mikasa and Armin in the middle of battle against Peak's Cart Titan. We see the district of Shiganshina in flames. We see sunlight piercing through the dark clouds. We see Rhina's armored titan dealing with the effects of the thunder spears dealt by Jean and Connie. We see Gabi reacting to the recoil from the anti-Titan rifle. We see Eren's decapitated body. We see Zeke's desperate screams as he reaches out to Eren. We then see Eren's head in the grasp of his brother Zeke. A light now blindly flashes as it appears that we are being transported through some sort of memory dimension as we see a young Mikasa searching for fire logs. We see this eyeball that blinks as it changes to a memory of Soldier Rhina standing proud and strong. The eyeball blinks to now see little Faye, Grisha's baby sister, so full of life, smiling. The eye blinks to see Frida Rice, who's staring at herself through a mirror. The eye blinks to see a young Armin running as he turns around to look with a smile. Now, we see Rod Rice standing with his family. We get quick glimpses of past moments with different characters, such as Captain Levi. We see Sasha and Connie, Falco, and the Colossal Titan, and others. We hear Grisha's scream. We see the key to the basement. We even see Goth Mikasa with Armin, who's wearing his glasses. We see a bird flying alone and free. But then everything goes dark, as now we only see the founder Ymir. And then there's a bright light, and this bright light leads us to the paths. And Eren is standing there in the paths, staring at this glowing tree known as the coordinate. Eren asks, "Where am I?" Sitting in the sands of the paths, imprisoned with chains, behind Eren is Zeke as he responds,
"The coordinate, where all paths converge. That's my theory. When members of the royal family inherited the founder and exercised its power, I think it transported them to the plane we're on now."
Eren turns around and responds to Zeke, "Hello, brother." Zeke appears to be older, sporting longer hair and a longer beard. Zeke also appears to have lost his will to fight as he tells Eren,
"I've been waiting for so long, Eren. Sitting here alone in silence. Years running together, wondering when you were finally going to wake up.
Eren now asks, "Are you telling me that we've been here for years?" Zeke responds,
That's a hard question to answer. Everything that happened here passes in an instant out there. Kabi blew your head clean off, but in those few moments before your brain completely shut down, we made contact. Our plan was a success. The power of the founding Titan is in our hands.
Eren suddenly feels a presence behind him. Someone's here. Zeke explains.
She's not a threat to us. Don't worry. That's the founder, Ymir.
Eren watches as Ymir slowly walks towards them. That little girl is Ymir? How do you know? Zeke tells Eren.
That's the only thing that makes any sense. Who else would be wandering around in a place like this? The last time I came here, she reformed my broken body from the ground and returned me to life. I suspect she's been here for eons, sculpting titans from the earth, toiling away, spending years at a time molding their bodies, any time we called upon their power.
Eren continues to stare as he responds. So she's been alone, trapped in this empty place. Zeke tells Eren.
Eren, you must command the founder Ymir.
Eren turns around to look Zeke in the eyes.
At last, it's time for us to fulfill this dream we've been pursuing.
Eren now asks Zeke, "Those chains around your neck." Zeke explains.
I was starting to wonder if you were ever going to say something about that. Well, even if it took a while, I appreciate your concern. These chains are what prevent me from using her power as I please. They're the vow renouncing war. As I thought, you're the only one with the ability to move freely here, which means you're the only one capable of taking command of the Founder's power.
Eren still just stares at Zeke.
Do it, and fulfill the dream we shared. You, me, and Mr. Sava. Please, save our world, Eren.
Eren continues to just stare at Zeke.
Eren? Activate the power of the Founder. Do what we came here to do. Have her take away every Eldian's ability to produce children. Once that's done, you can use the rumbling to take out the Allied forces.
Eren turns his back to Zeke as he tells him, "Do you seriously believe I'd euthanize the Eldian people?" A disappointed Zeke responds.
Eren.
Eren, with passion, tells Zeke, "What kind of person do you take me for? I would never go along with that repulsive plan. Sorry, brother. I've been against you from the start. I was just playing along to make sure I'd get this far." Switch to music.
Not the right tone.
Eren begins to walk towards the Founder Ymir, as a disappointed Zeke becomes consumed with emotion.
This world will be a living hell as long as the Eldian people are a part of it. You have to do this now, or else the bloodshed will never stop. The cycle of killing we're caught up in will keep repeating till the end of time. So why? Why won't you end it? Tell me!
Eren tells Zeke, "'Cause I have a right to live in the world I was born to." Eren stands before the Founder Ymir. "Founder Ymir, grant me the power to protect our people." But Eren is stunned to see that the Founder Ymir has walked right past him like he wasn't even there. A shocked Eren turns around to see the Founder Ymir continuing to walk towards Zeke. Zeke reacts to his betrayal from his own brother.
I suspected as much, Eren. wanted to think that you, of all people, would understand. Can the scars that man left on your mind really be that deep?
The founder Ymir stops in front of Zeke and drops to her knees. Eren wonders, what's going on? Why isn't Ymir obeying me? Zeke explains.
In the years I spent waiting for you to wake up, I learned quite a bit. I learned that the founder can make anything. She can even shape the earth into these chains.
Zeke breaks the chains into dust.
But only by the will of a person with royal blood, like me. And unlike the king of the walls, who had this power before me, my mind was never tainted by the ideology of the first king. And thanks to that, during all the time I spent here with the founder, waiting for you to wake up, I discovered a way to nullify the vow renouncing war. Ymir has the power to do almost anything you can imagine, but as a slave, she lacks the will to exercise that power for herself. She'll submit to anyone who bears Eldian royal blood in their veins and obey their orders without command. In short, the Founder's power is mine alone.
Eren reacts. That can't be. But Zeke continues.
You were no more than a key I needed to unlock that power, Eren.
Zeke points, and now Eren is the one in chains.
I waited to hear your true feelings, and that was the right decision. But it's not your fault. It was a monster of a father who twisted you with his brainwashing, the same as he did with me. Except, I had another father who saved me from that misery. It might not have come to this if you'd had somebody to save you. I give you my word that I won't abandon you now. I promise I'll use the power of the Founder to fix you.
A stubborn Eren tells Zeke, you're wasting your breath. And adamant Zeke tells Eren,
I am going to save the world, and I'll save it with you.
They both touch as a power has been activated. To be continued.
Wow.
As Lexy said, here we go again with the daddy issue. Come on,
Right.
Zeke.
That's kind of how it be.
Golly!
Yeah.
I lost my what's the word I'm looking for? Lost my accent for a bit there. Towards the end.
You're giving him a little bit of a royal sound to him.
Yeah, it's because he was getting more power. I wanted to make him. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it's because he was getting more power. I wanted to make him feel pompous.
Yeah. Hey, it's no worries at all, man. I mean, honestly,
God, his voice is so painful when he screams.
yeah.
Golly, 2 weeks in a row of screaming with Zeke. I guess I got a week break.
Yeah, we did. But as we can clearly see here, that this whole being on the same page, you know, and like trying to follow a specific plan was all just kind of like this
Bravado.
This game that they both were playing. And, you know, obviously Zeke had his suspicions as to whether or not Eren was actually going to go ahead and fulfill this plan and stay true to his intentions from all the words that he was saying, right? And even with some of his actions as well, because we see Eren wasn't just like saying certain things and not following through with his actions. Like Eren was actually participating in the events that took place.
All the way to parody.
Yeah. And the thing is, like with the events that took place, I mean, you can go ahead and literally say that those events happened because of Eren. So did Eren have to go ahead and kind of jumpstarts the process of ensuring that he would make it over to the paths? Yeah, of course. You know, did he have to go ahead and use and manipulate? I mean, we've learned in this series that that's a Jaeger thing to do, right?
Yeah, they're just following their father's footsteps.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of manipulation that happens and takes place over between, you know, the Jaeger family tree, whether that is amongst themselves or whether it is, you know, to each other or whether it is to their friends or to, you know, colleagues or allies, to enemies, whatever it is.
Nobody's off the table.
That's what it is. At this point, too, I mean, we know that, like, they have been, unfortunately, cursed with knowledge and power.
Yeah.
And the one thing that they both are just searching is for freedom. And we see that their freedoms are completely different things, right? Whereas you have Eren, who here with what he tries to command to the founder Ymir is to give me the power to protect our people, right? We know that his freedom is he lives in a world where he is removing any threat, any enemy from
Even
his
potential.
family, from his home,
Yeah.
from that's the freedom that he wants, right? Whereas with Zeke, it's eliminating the breeding part of
It's
this
just
curse.
stopping Titans. Yeah.
Yeah, of just the exactly the Titan curse stops with them, right? Talking about a euthanization plan that has been thought of from
Sava for who knows how
Sava,
long before him.
Exactly.
too.
We don't know that if this was something that Sava himself only thought of, or if it's something that
He
maybe
stumbled
through
upon
his
in
research.
research,
You never know. But point being is that this is something where it's like they have been thinking about this plan, both of them, their own versions of plans for a while now,
For decades.
and even it's
For a
interesting.
decade.
It's interesting to even understand too, and we can't understand it because again, this is something that like the paths, the time, it's different, right? We've
Yeah.
described it before as like the hyperbolic time chamber, you know?
Yeah,
it's one of those things where
seriously.
like when Zeke explains about how he's been waiting there, right? How he has been, waiting for Eren to wake up.
For
This could be
Hundreds of who knows how many years.
This could also just be another way of Zeke to go ahead and manipulate and stuff,
I mean, hey, Ymir could fabricate all that facial hair.
Yeah, and also Zeke has been in the past before because,
He even says it.
he survived.
Eren.
He survived literally death.
Ymir crafted me a new body.
Yeah.
With the ground.
Yep. And so,
Also, real quick, thank you, Eddie. Appreciate it. Tishko's, mind you, he's got 2 dads. Just pick the next one.
yeah,
Just pick Sava. He did pick the next one. He picked Sava, and look at where
he
it put
did.
him.
Yeah, he did. And we know that at this point here, Zeke is trying to just make Sava proud because there's been multiple times where Zeke has mentioned Sava even right before he's getting ready to die. He literally called out to Sava's name, saying, "I hope I made you proud."
I hope
essentially.
you're watching.
Yeah, and so it's been just again, there's been so much time, effort, and so much just like blood, sweat, and tears put into these plans, and then there's so much that has to happen, right, for them to even get to this point where they're in the paths. And so it's interesting here to have this dialogue between these two brothers that you would appear and you would think that they're on the same page, but they clearly are on opposite, like they're on literally opposing sides of the
Yeah.
chessboard.
They're literally polar opposites.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of their end goal and plan.
Yeah, and
You when we first see them this episode and they're talking in Marley, even the first time I watched this shit, the second I saw that baseball drop, I was like, this motherfucker be playing him.
yeah.
And
For
the fact that Zeke didn't say anything about it, I was like, they're playing each other.
I was actually thinking too. I was thinking about the symbolism about that of
He literally drops the ball.
yeah. I just didn't know if it was something as like of what was I thinking of when I was taking my notes? I can't remember exactly the
I hate
the thought
that
process and stuff.
I know exactly what feeling
shoulda
you're
wrote it
talking
down,
about.
but
I'm the same way.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys in chat. Alex, thank you so much for that.
Appreciate it, Alex.
This was a fun scene for us to go ahead and do because
Oh, yeah.
this is essentially a scene where it's just me and Zach. We were just having this conversation amongst ourselves and
It
stuff.
felt like we were back doing our line readings
yeah,
again. Yeah.
yeah. So it felt good. To
Can
go
I
ahead
do
and
that one more time?
I know. Yeah, we would go back and
Do
go
like
through it
5
without any
takes of it,
mistakes and stuff. But
Yeah, awesome.
it's crazy though because
Yeah, it's because Eren is. It's very symbolic of their relationship in terms of their plans too.
Yeah.
Because they essentially want to get to the same place as the end goal and just do one. Their last decision is the only thing that's different. Everything else does line up
Yeah,
for them.
exactly.
So Eren is in Marley. He meets with Zeke. He listens to him. He talks to him. He even puts his hand out to catch the ball. But it's that extra last step of, do I move my arm to catch it? Or if Zeke doesn't throw it right here, it's not going to work.
yeah.
And Aaron's just like, if you don't do it my way, it's not going to work. That's what the hand out represents is, I'm giving you a path, but I chose it.
Yeah.
You chose a different path. The ball drops. Oh, well.
Kind of crazy. But it also shows too that I guess the tell was there from the start, right?
And that's why Zeke probably also was just like,
He had his suspicions.
because he sees something like that. Like, if I throw you my phone right now, and you put your hand out and you just watch it go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, "Dog, really?"
And also too, just like, the kind of, I don't know, not the best excuse that
I know the
Eren says
bullshit
about.
I must have gotten sluggish.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. In a week from now, you're about to tear this city apart.
Like,
what do you
this
mean?
dude, Zeke's not dumb.
Yeah.
The only times where he really lacks any kind of battle awareness is when he's literally in his own ego.
Yeah.
Right? So when he sees that, you can't help but think, at least for me, Zeke knows that this dude can very easily grow back his leg. He can go ahead and regenerate and stuff. This dude
is a spitting image of health.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't look like it.
So for Eren to go ahead and say sluggish and whatever, blah, 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 it's like, dude, come on. Spend time in the hospital. We all know this is just a facade.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to go ahead and do it. But I think at this point here, like you mentioned, they know that in order to get to the destination, they need to work together, right? But then, like you said, once they get to the destination, they both have different freaking, So,
and we're witnessing the start of that free for all right now.
And this is where, oh my gosh, we say it every single week, but this is where shit is getting good. Oh my gosh, when we actually get to go ahead,
we've been in the good shit.
Yeah,
but we haven't hit the climax, so it's gonna keep getting more and more.
We get to go ahead and start jumping into some memories and stuff. That'll be really cool. But
yeah,
I like that you're going with that conversation where we started with, and that's actually something that I think that we have ourselves had. We've done
talked
before.
About this.
We've done before. It was in another episode, but here that scene stops and it's frozen.
In the other episode, they're much farther apart.
Yeah,
and it's a throw, it's a toss, and Eren just look. He doesn't even put it down. In that scene, Eren just looks at it.
Yeah.
So this has to be either a retcon, they are revamping it. They were actually standing next to each other, or it's a whole separate conversation where Zeke again is like, "I have a ball."
Yeah.
And Eren's like,
"For sure."
My bad, it slipped.
Yeah. Jacob in chat says, I'm going on a date on Monday, my first official date. Dude, that's awesome, man.
That's what's up, buddy. Best of luck, bro. Be yourself.
That's literally what I was going to say. The advice we can go ahead and say is that, just be yourself, man, and just don't go ahead and just, think too much of it.
Don't start playing scenarios in your head of what she's going to say and how you're going to respond. That doesn't work. It never does. I suggest you write down, if you do feel like you need to prepare, write down what the most important things in a partner are for you and ask them their opinions on them.
If you feel like you're at that point,
if you feel like you need to.
But if
it should just be able to slowly breathe, or it should be able to flow. Your conversation should be fine. Just be you, dog.
I think for you, if this is your first date, man, just don't go ahead and put too much expectation on it. Just one of those things where hey, this first date leads to others and it becomes more than awesome, but don't hype it up to go ahead and be like, oh my gosh, is this going to be my partner or whatever. You'll know in time with more dates and stuff like that.
Day by day.
But I 100% agree with Tish. Just be a gentleman, be yourself, and just try to have fun with it. The dates can go ahead and be awkward. They can go ahead and be amazing. It's just one of those things where you just feel it, be in the moment, and then just enjoy it.
No matter what happens, Jacob, we love you.
Yeah. And just listen to Tish too. Tish is giving great advice as well over in chat. So awesome to hear, man. And good luck.
I'm so excited for it. They grow up so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Zebra Case says to bring her flowers. Yeah. Just take my advice. Coaches don't play. Eddie says the way Eren and Zeke clash heads is my favorite part of this episode too. But yeah, so that's where they go ahead and they touch the end and where
that's when Zeke says, "I'm gonna save it with you."
Yeah,
bam,
crazy. So
it's literally we'll touch more on that later. But I just want to say that scene of them clashing heads, it's the typical symbolic
being at odds, right?
Two wills pushing against one another, and the spark of conflict from between them.
Yeah, for sure.
Code homies. Appreciate it. I'll say that later. I got you.
So let's go ahead and let's jump into the analysis after that specific scene that we were just focusing on when it comes to that, conversation, early on. But
everything going on in Marley again. We see Eren and Zeke's
time is frozen.
Yeah, we see all the clips of everybody where we left them off.
Yep.
Zeke's face, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Pure desperation.
Dude, that's the exact word that came to mind when I watched. I was like, that motherfucker is desperate.
Yeah.
And then
craziness. And that's the thing is that if Eren was any further right?
Perfect distance.
And if he didn't have time to go ahead and make contact before, as he described, right, where Eren's brain essentially just shuts down, wouldn't have happened.
I don't know how long. This is where I need a logical Lex.
I know. Where's the logical Lex at? Come on. Okay.
Lex, how long does it take for a brain to shut down? How long? Because if it was a chicken, it takes a while.
You calling Eren a chicken?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, but the pure desperation over in Zeke's face, I 100% agree.
The FBI is going to flag this search.
Uh-oh. They're about to ping your shit right now over here at this studio.
Hey, man, as long as it's not my place.
Oh, they'll follow you. They'll be asking
Fuck
questions.
no. Turn my phone off when I go home. 2 to 4 seconds.
So, Zeke, yeah.
Complete okay. It loses consciousness in 2 to 4 seconds, but complete irreversible cellular brain death follows roughly 3 to 6 minutes later. So, now I looked up specifically a decapitated human head. So Zeke would have had 3 minutes to touch that head.
Okay.
But probably less because Connie and Jean are right there. I might just go and swoop that head up. Or
who knows?
One grabs the head, one grabs the body. Eren, just grow your body back, please.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, that's the thing, right? But we know that so much, like, had to have gone right for that moment.
All the chips.
Which is so crazy to say because literally things did not go right because Eren was decapitated. But
it was all part of it.
I guess,
Headache of a fucking plan.
Craziness. But some of the stuff that we see, yeah, I mean, obviously everything over in the district of Shiganshina, we don't have to go ahead and touch on that again. But I want to go ahead and
talk about these memories.
Yes.
Okay, Zeke doesn't see those. That's my firm. Zeke does. What we're seeing is what Eren is seeing while he's unconscious in the past.
Yeah, I agree. For me, how I took it was this was something that, like, this was only an Eren thing, right? So
okay, cool. We're on the same page.
Yeah, as we're again, it's like this portal that transfers or transports us over into this dimension, right? Where we see memories. It starts off with Mikasa, first thing that we see.
Of course, first thing on Eren's mind.
And I think that's our first clue as to, like, oh, this isn't for Zeke. you know? I think that the first thing that Zeke would probably see would just be Sava.
Fucking Ackerman.
Yeah.
Not
and
one.
So we go ahead and we see, and this is too, and all, for me, I'm thinking that this is like, has to be, well, I don't know, we'll get to it. But, so first thing we see is young Mikasa, pretty much right from the get-go, first episode, where they're trying to go ahead and find fire logs. And she looks back and she is like staring over at us through this memory. And then we go way back over to the past as we, well, not, excuse me, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. So the next thing also is now is Reina. And this is when I say Soldier Reina, I of course am referring to, we're talking about parody Reina. Not Warrior Reina from Marley. We're
talking about
Reina
Scout.
From the cadet corps training and ends up becoming this strong soldier.
He's like a big brother figure to all the rest of the cadets.
Yeah. He literally is this, like, you know, kind of
leader in a sense.
Yeah, in ways too, like an idol for people to go ahead and try to be and you know, just like they're aspiring to be. And this is where I like seeing Reina, who's standing there with such pride. And he seems like he's like, I don't want to say at his happiest because he's not smiling.
Actually happy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, it
he's
seems
at least
like
content.
This is him at his, like, yeah, like
at his
where he should be.
Yeah,
you know,
or at least what he thinks he should be.
Yeah,
like what his conscious, his subconscious is like. This is who I really am.
100%.
This is when I felt the most myself.
Yeah, and it certainly appeared that way. And then, you know, again, he's standing very strong. But then the next thing we see, as I say, that we go way back to this, you know, it's still one of the darkest and sad, most just terrifying stories in AOT, and that is with Grisha's younger sister, Faye. Just horrifying, absolutely horrifying how that story unfortunately ends. And thankfully here we see Grisha just like staring, almost like she's like looking up over, like, you know, just her older brother, you know, arms like stretched out with just like pure joy and just like full of life and just smiling. And you know, yeah, such a difficult memory to go ahead and have, considering the details, right? Because we know that like Eren is aware of the story, so to get that glimpse in that memory sequence and to know the context of it is difficult. As we know, these other memories they begin to be difficult because the next thing we see is of Frida, Frida Rice, and this is where she herself is over in she's like combing her hair, right? She's like brushing her hair. She's like looking at herself over in the mirror, and she like pauses and she like stares at herself, and so that's what that memory sequence is there. And then the next one, and again, what's interesting too is that there is like this very prominent eyeball that's blinking, right, as it's switching from like memory frame.
I think that's Eren's eye.
That's what I think too.
That's at least my thought, is that it's just. That's why I say we're seeing it from Eren's perspective, because we're seeing him like every time he blinks, he's like, "Holy shit!" Yeah. Where?
And I'd have to go back again. This is something where I didn't go ahead and jot down over my notes, but I'm pretty sure. It's hard to say because there's so much color around the frame of the eye, but I want to say that the eye pupil is green.
Let me check.
And that could be just a tell as well, but also I think the entirety of the eyeball is like almost like this greenish. But I think again it's safe to assume that this is Eren that's blinking through these different memories from the past and maybe perhaps future. But to see a young Armin, right, where we've seen this specific Armin before, as he's like running away, almost like with like excitement, right, and he's like looking back with this smile, right. That's the scene that we see over there in this moment. But then now we start getting into some darker memories where Eren at the start of this episode explained about seeing what his father did to the royal family. Right, feeling the bodies breaking, feeling the bodies being smeared like bugs. And then in this specific memory here, we see Rod Rice standing center, surrounded by his family members, his kids. And we know the story about that, where he would have his kids take on the vow-renouncing war as the founding Titan. And then we just get such quick, like very quick character moments. And the first one that I recognize, of course, is of Captain Levi. And then the next scene is of Connie and Sasha, and I believe it's a scene where like Connie's trying to wrestle the steak from Sasha. Yeah. And then we see there's like this other character that looks like he's just like a soldier. And I don't know who the character was. And I want to say it was like after, it was either after Connie and Sasha, or it was after, this, you see Falco.
Scene to load. I'm going to go through it right now.
Okay. And again, I tried to go ahead and pause.
It's like a green, it looks like Eren's eye.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I assumed. But yeah, this fast sequence, I was trying to pause the frames to be able to go ahead and detail it, but there was certain stuff where I didn't remember.
Let's see. Frida. Who is that? It's from Eldia. Or not Eldia. It's from Marley.
It looks like he's wearing a Marleyan soldier outfit, right?
He has the red armband.
Yeah, see, I wasn't familiar with the specific character, but
is that his that's not his grandfather. He's not old enough.
I don't think it's a grandfather. I mean, I don't know if it
kind of looks like him. Let me see. Eren's grandfather.
I know that his grandfather had like a more narrow, like, head.
Oh yeah, he's like bald.
Yeah.
But it kind of does look like.
I'm not sure exactly who that character was, which is why
it does look like a younger version of him.
Interesting. Maybe it could just be
let me see
some sort of family member. I don't think it was Kruger, because I was like, is that Eren Kruger?
Soldier in memory sequence
The ones I do recognize, like I said, Captain Levi, Sasha and Connie, saw Falco. We go and see the emergence of the Colossal Titan. I believe there is Rhina in there as well. But yeah, there's
the crying / sweating soldier cameo in episode 2 Brothers. During the climatic memory sequence where Eren and Zeke are traversing the path, a background garrison soldier is awkwardly sweating and staring. Eagle-eyed fans on the subreddit pointed out that this soldier's bizarre facial expression looks exactly like the comical reaction or a misplaced asset. They call it a meme because the soldier stands out so starkly among the dramatic memories, so it's a meme. Yeah, it's just some random garrison.
just a random soldier, right? Okay.
No one has any like real...
Interesting.
So there's that. Let me go back to
his claim to fame.
I know, right?
His memory sequence.
This is the only thing he's ever done in the whole series, bro.
So yeah, we see the sequence there.
And then we get Armin running.
Yep.
And then we get the Rice family, and we zoom in on Frida.
Yep.
And then we get, holy shit, there's so many.
Yeah. See, I had to go ahead and just pause. Tried to go ahead and get it in, pause the frame in time. It was kind of difficult. I had to go through a few times.
So that's Levi, obviously.
Yeah. Levi, Sasha, Connie.
Sasha, Connie got his fingers up Sasha's nose. That's
her Taekwondo duo.
Is that Falco?
Yeah.
Is that Falco?
So the one where
Post-Titan?
So it was, it could be post.
He's got that mark.
Maybe it is. Again, that's why I'm imagining that here we get like past and future memories, right?
I don't know who this is. It's a soldier walking up to someone sitting down. It looks like they're in a corner somewhere.
Yeah, there's a
little girl and a man.
Yeah. So we're gonna get. Don't worry, Lex. We'll get to Goth Mikasa. I have it in the notes.
There's 2 people crouched in the corner, and then there's one person talking to them. It looks like they have a gun in their hand. And then we get the Colossal Titan.
You know what? I know what scene you're talking about. For the one I was thinking of was when, from Marley, Officer Gross was telling Grisha and his parents about the Faye accident.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking is like that. Okay. That's probably what it could have been.
That sounds accurate. And then we get all the guys in the sauna or sweaty and whatever.
Yeah, the thing is in the sauna, yelling. You see that they're in a sauna, but like it looks like Marley and Rhina, and then to the left of him is like Levi.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm like, why the fuck is older Rhina there in the sauna with Levi, and then there's like other characters too.
Armin, and then all of a sudden we're following the shadow of a bird. We see Ymir. We're in the paths.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely a green eye.
Yeah.
Or at least a blue eye. But
some of the other stuff that we see, right? Again, we talk about Grisha's scream. We see about this key, right? The key that was so important early on in the story. The key, that opens up the basement, that goes and then creates this whole other new kind of just storyline for us, right? About everything that's happening over on the other side of that freaking sea. And then there is, make sure I got it right. Yeah. So then after that, after the basement, very quick and like almost like blink and you'll miss it moment is Goth Mikasa.
It's like they just quickly pan right by them.
It's such a quick, and the thing is, they're not even prominent. It's just they're almost like
they blur them. They're not fully opaque. They're just kind of see through.
Yeah,
and they have a bunch of glitter and shimmer moving around.
Yeah,
them too, so
which
it's like
is so crazy how they were a part of the anime series
before they were even
we even see them over at the end of that of
the movie. Yeah,
it's so crazy, but that's where I was like, is that like a future thing that we see here in this memory sequence from like some sort of alternate reality, alternate timeline?
I think it's definitely like an alternate timeline kind of thing.
It's so crazy.
Like I think it's more of like a timeline like if Titans didn't exist.
Yeah.
Like if Ymir ended up not staying chained down.
Yeah, I just thought it was so interesting to go ahead and like it's such a fast like moment that happens where you're just like, okay,
and it's literally like a blink and you miss it thing.
Yeah, like there was times where like I was trying to go ahead and pause it, like I would miss the Armin part. Yeah, and I'm just like, no, I that's Armin right there and stuff, and it's the same Armin that we see over at the end of that finale. The like kind of like the post credits
glasses. You're like, holy shit, Armin got glasses.
Yeah.
I didn't know he needed glasses. That means he probably needed glasses this whole time. Right. Until he got the Colossal Titan. Then he was like, holy shit,
I know. I can actually see. Wow, this is so much better.
This is what the world looks like?
Yeah. And so after that, again, like Zach mentioned, there's this bird that's just this solo bird that's just flying,
Just a shadow of a bird.
And
Honestly, you know what it looks like? It looks like a shadow of a bird over water. It
Yeah.
kind of looks like Falco, because we get that scene.
it definitely looks like it's over water, but it's not exactly water, but it has the appearance like the same
It has
color.
that ripple.
Yeah.
That little ripple to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, it looks like a few, because there's a lot of like past call or like backshadowing and then
Yeah.
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And like, I think that's Falco. I think we get the Falco with the Titan mark on each eye, and then we get the bird flying over the water. I guess his bird form, because he can fucking fly apparently.
Yeah. Kind of crazy.
Imagine-
Combination of Zeke's spinal
Porco
fluid
watching
with
from Beyond the
jaw.
Beyond. Yeah,
I know.
Porco's like, the fuck was this for me? What the? I got
Sorry,
some
bro.
big old nutcracker mask and he gets wings?
The cocktail didn't involve spinal fluid.
All right, man. You should have kissed Zeke's ass a little more.
I guess.
Zeke, please stab your spine for me.
Yeah, Alex says Eren's symbol of freedom, bird over the sea, which is Armin's old symbol of freedom. There you go.
I see.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you for
That's
that,
real
Lex.
good. I like that.
But then now everything just goes dark.
Yeah.
And the only thing there is standing in the center is the founder Ymir, and then this bright light's going
And
to
then
bring
we're
us to the paths.
back
Here
to
we
the
are,
mind
where
games.
Eren is standing there, and he's just like staring over at the coordinate. And again, the coordinate is this like thing that resembles again this giant tree,
A big spirit tree.
this tree of life. You know, we've talked about the tree before before when Eren was much younger, and even then way before with the founder Ymir, when how Ymir stumbles upon the ability of the Titans, even how the series ends with them visiting a tree to honor Eren's life and to remember Eren. So there is this coordinate that looks like a tree. Eren of course wonders where he is, and there is Zeke, who's just been waiting.
Yep.
Zeke, who's just still
knows for how
shredded, by the
long.
way. He's still shredded.
I've been on a couple 1,000-year fast.
Yeah.
Don't want to brag.
But he's got long hair and he's got a long beard. And
Bro thinks he's Gandalf.
what better way to go ahead and to resemble that? Time has been passing by us for a long time, other than just growing a freaking Gandalf beard.
I know, right?
So it's interesting. And,
I've learned the meaning of peace, Eren. You've took so damn long. I don't even want to do this anymore.
that's the thing, right? Is that Eren now is he's just asking questions, and Zeke is doing his best, kind of
Give him as good of an answer as he can without.
without kind of
divulging
showing his
too
cards
much,
and stuff, And the responses that Zeke gets, that
Plays
he
coy
gives.
a little bit. He
You
does
know?
play kind of coy.
Yeah, he says, this is the coordinate where the paths converge. It's my theory. This is when members of the royal family inherited the founder and exercised the power. I think it's transported them to the plane that we're on now, which is very interesting because I don't see any other royal family members. I don't see really anybody else. And
Who knows? Maybe their psyches wither away with time.
yeah.
But
And
if we really think about it, if it's like thousands of fucking years for a couple seconds in the real world, in a couple minutes, these guys are fucking almost 10,000 years old and
Yeah.
probably fucking crazy.
oh, for sure. I'm sure like a second seems like a day, a minute seems like a week.
I'm sure
but
it's
who
like
knows?
kind of their own version of hell,
Yeah.
where it's like once they pass, they get to the paths, and Ymir's just looking at them.
Yeah. This
What do you want me to do?
presence, this girl that can't even see her eyes,
Yeah. And then
Which is
who sometimes gets to work and builds a Titan out of nowhere.
Yeah, I want to get to what Zeke says about that a little bit down the line. But again, Zeke is doing his best to go ahead and explain. And even when he talks about like how he waited, he goes, "I've been waiting here for so long, Eren. I'm sitting here alone in silence years." He says, "Years are running together, wondering when you were finally going to wake up." And then Eren's like, "Wait, so you're telling me we've been here for years, right?"
So everything I fucking try to do is pointless.
Yeah, and then Zeke tells him, "Well, I mean, that's a hard question to answer, but everything that passes here in an instant," he goes, "everything that happens here passes in an instant out there." And then this is where he says, "Gabi blew your head clean off, but in those few moments before your brain shut down, we made contact. The plan was a success. The power of the founding Titan is in our hands." So again, one step closer to being able to go ahead and announce
World domination.
the Eldian, euthanization and stuff, right? But that's where Eren feels the presence of the founder. Ymir is there, and Zeke has to explain, like, look, don't worry, that is the founder Ymir. She's not a threat, right? And then even Eren's like, wait, that little girl, she's Ymir? And he goes, how do you know? And, well, Zeke said, look.
Common fucking sense.
He's also like, well, he goes, the last time I was here, she reformed my body from the ground, so I'm pretty sure that's the founder. Right? But he goes, don't worry. He goes, he says, that's the only thing that makes sense here. Because who else would be wandering around a place like this, right? Like, because last time I was here, she reformed my broken body from the ground and returned me to life. And I suspect that she's been here for eons. It's crazy. And the one part I want to go ahead and I wanted to talk about where Zeke says she's been sculpting titans from the earth, right? Just spending years at a time molding these titan bodies anytime we call upon their power.
So every time they transform and we're seeing them bit by bit form.
Yeah. It's
we're seeing her start from the base of their body.
Yeah.
And growing it out from that'd be so satisfying.
Time lapse.
Exactly. Titan build time lapse. Like I would love to see just like, even if they were like doing an announcement stream, like an AOT announcement and it's the countdown thing, but the countdown is just Ymir making a Titan.
There are scenes later on where we have seen where she started and you just see like feet.
You see up to like the knees and stuff.
But so that's another thing too. It's just unfortunate reminder that like she is still this prisoner in this like slave to.
She's literally in like the world's largest jail cell.
Yeah, like she
can access and see everything in time, but she can't do anything about it.
She's at the command and like she has to obey.
She's a slave.
The royal family's.
She's a slave to love.
Yeah, right.
Literally.
And so that's where Eren again, like almost like sympathized a little bit, saying like, so she's been alone, just trapped in this empty place. And Zeke's like, let's just get to the point here. Zeke's like, you must command the founder. He goes, it's time, finally, like at last, for us to fulfill this dream that we've been pursuing. And Eren's like, wait a minute, those chains. He's like, still trying to like stall a little bit.
What are you talking about? What's that?
Those chains around your neck. And I love Zeke. I was just like, oh, I was wondering when you were going to say something about these. You know, he goes, it took a little while, but thank you for your concern. He's like, these chains are what prevent me from using your power. Like, okay, why are you being prevented from using the power? That's where I would start wondering. And you'd be like, he says, they're the vow renouncing war, right? You're the only one with the ability to move freely here. You're the only one capable of taking command of the founder's power, right? He says, do it. Fulfill the dream we shared. You, me, and Sava.
Has to throw dad in there.
Throw in the third wheel, right? And he goes, please, just save our world, Eren. Activate the power of the founder. Do what we came here to do. He's like literally just like laying it on. Just like boom, boom, boom. Like do it. He's
like, you haven't done it yet. Are you going to betray me or not? Do what you're going to do.
Have her take away the Eldian ability to produce children. He goes, look, once that's done, you can use the rumbling to take out the allied forces, you know? It's the same thing almost like with Cole
we
being
get
like,
what we want.
Like Cole was telling, you know, Zeke, like, please, just like, I'm not telling you to stop your plan. I'm just telling you to like,
let me save my brother.
Just keep my brother safe. And then you can go ahead and kill everybody else, you know?
Yeah.
This is Zeke's version of that. Just being like, look, please, I beg of you, just to go ahead and do it. But what's interesting is that for me, like, I see holes over in this plan a little bit. How he's talking about how, you know, she's not a threat. But yeah, Zeke's in chains. Zeke is the one prevented from, you know, using this power, right? He talked about this vow-renouncing war and how Eren is the only one powerful enough, the only one to move freely to be able to go and do it. Red flags are going through my mind, right? I'm thinking if I'm Eren, I'm like, okay, this is some like terms and conditions shit. Terms of service. What
Eren's
the fuck
like,
is the catch here?
I'm no fucking lawyer, but I'm not signing this paper.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, you're obviously chained for a reason, whether that is for your own good or whether it's, again, just like manipulation. And again, hindsight's 2020, right? So it's like, obviously, we know that like this is a ploy here, right? But still, for me, it wouldn't sit right with me knowing that Zeke is telling me that not only did Ymir literally bring this dude back to life and just completely like sculpted his body. Now he's back, but he's in chains. Like, okay. At this point, I'm probably asking like, Zeke, what did you do? What did you do for Ymir to put you in chains? and just to hear Zeke talks. We know Zeke likes to go ahead and talk.
Loves to talk.
So we'll let him talk, and hopefully he can go ahead and maybe slip up a little bit more. There's another hole in his story here, and then you ask another question. Who knows, right? But the fact that Zeke was so adamant about, please do it. We got to do it now. Now we have to do it. We got to end the suffering. You know, Eldian children, you know, we need to stop it. Okay? It's like, again, there's desperation, right? What's crazy is that, like, Zeke, I'm seeing here, is a pretty damn good actor.
Yeah, you have to be a Jaeger.
I'm like, it's so crazy that like Lexy, Mr. Monologue. Yep, we've seen him. He loves his monologue. He even does it when literally nobody else is around.
I know.
Or if he's in the hands of pure titans, you know, he's just monologuing.
Him and Flock.
Yeah. Oh
Him
yeah.
and Flock would get along
for sure. But here, Zeke is just doing his best to just like have this perception of desperation. This perception of like, look, Eren, you're the only one strong enough to do this, right? What better way to go ahead and make Eren's like to win him over with this ego type of thing than to say like, look, you are more powerful than me. You're the only one that can do this. At this point, you're like, all right, here, like, I'm literally begging with chains around me, like, please do this.
This is the thing I want you to do.
And the fact that this is a whole ass freaking deception plan here is pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn.
This dude is full on, like,
this dude
method.
Is full on, like, just like.
He's just method.
I'm like, this is some Willem Dafoe shit right here, man. I'm like,
oh, Willem
great
Dafoe
job.
as an. If only Willem was younger, I'd be like, Willem Dafoe as Zeke would have been nuts.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely insane.
Like like Norman Osborn, but Zeke.
Yeah. Oh man. So again, just shout out to Zeke's acting abilities here.
Yeah,
but so to try
shout
to go
out
ahead
my
and
character, bro. Shout
go ahead and be again perceived as desperate and but.
I think this is his last ditch effort to be like, are you on my side or not?
Yeah, exactly. That's great point to go ahead.
If you're gonna, he would have been better off just saying, look, if you're gonna betray me, just fucking tell me now.
Yeah.
I'm locked up in chains. What can I do? That would have been better. Just be like, I'm locked up. So what are you gonna do about it?
And because, you know, Zeke goes out there and has this desperate plea, and he seems like has no other tricks up his sleeves. Right? He's a prisoner here over in this kind of like time hell of the paths, and now at this point Eren's like, okay, like now I can go ahead and come clean.
Yeah.
And he tells him, do you seriously believe I'd euthanize the Eldian people? And then he goes, what kind of person do you take me for? I would never go along with that repulsive plan. So crazy. And then he goes, sorry, brother, but I've been against you from the start. It's like, once you get a bird singing, that bird will not shut up, man.
Dude.
Crazy.
Oh, you're locked up. Might as well lay all my cards on the table.
Seriously. And, man, he's falling right, like, just like in the palm of Zeke's hand, like he's falling for his trap.
Yep.
Lexy goes, no, Eren and Zeke are cut from the same cloth. They love to play games rather than just be honest. Yeah, they love the theatrics.
I know we're going to talk about this next week, but the mind games don't end here.
They don't. They certainly don't.
Because we have to get our famous line from AJ.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. But yeah, the mind games are just starting. And if we thought that there was any kind of, I don't know, like bar for mind games where we're like, oh my gosh, like these are mind games. Like, no, we're going to go ahead and see what the fuck mind games are when we start going back into memories. And then those memories are reacting to you watching there. Oh my God.
We're going to get so lost over the next couple of weeks, my friends.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But so at this point here, again, Eren is just confessing his true intentions. And at this point here, he says, like, I've just been playing along just to make sure that I would get this far. Very similar to what Zach was explaining about how they both have a common journey, right? Their journey both led them here in the paths, but
Common goal, different end goal.
yeah. So Zeke now he has his confirmation here,
Yep.
right? And as Eren is walking over towards the founder, Zeke continues with his performance as he's just like, this world will be a living hell as long as Eldian people are part of it. You have to do this now or the bloodshed will never stop. The cycle of killing or caught up in will just keep repeating. Like Zeke is just putting on just like a full on like
this is
beautiful Broadway theater performance.
100%. I think this is also him really just trying to give Eren the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe
It could be him.
Maybe the last piece of family I have will listen to me.
Yeah, perhaps.
He's like just hoping and praying that he actually does end up with a brother out of this.
Yeah, I think too is that like what has me a little bit more hesitant to now at this point believe the desperate pleas, because we know at this whole time Zeke was in control.
Yeah.
At no point was Zeke ever going to be screwed over of being like, you know, wait a minute, if I let him walk away, there's a chance that, you know, like Ymir is going to go ahead and give him the power. Like, no, he knows at this point here, only royal blood is what can go ahead and command, right, the founder. And so it could just be this almost like being in denial and being like, no, like understanding that his younger brother was again brainwashed, right, by their father, and
literally
he's just trying to go ahead and break through to Eren, right? It could just be that, like you were saying,
at least
where
he thinks Eren's been indoctrinated.
Mm-hmm. And so he continues on. And he's just saying, like, look, like we're just caught up in this cycle, and it'll just repeat till the end of time. Why won't you end it? Please tell me. And Eren, again, from what we've heard him say before, he says that I have a right to live in this world because I was born in it.
Which was Loki a bar.
Yeah. And he says, the founder Ymir grant me the power to protect our people. And I think that right there is kind of like almost like
it shows the true intent.
That's for me, as somebody who was hoping to see that like that savior for humanity, right? To see that kind of hope again.
Hope of humanity.
To see and to have him say those words of like, let me be the one, grant me the power to protect our people, right? Protect Eldians.
As a viewer, even though you're conflicted over what Eren's been doing, you can't help but hear that and be like, you have in your own sense of self a little glimmer of hope for him. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be good.
Yeah.
Which makes what we know happens, the casualty count, way more impactful.
And that's where we start getting to the whole extreme part of it, where it's like, okay, not only is he trying to protect his people, but now he's the one who is
everybody else.
He's trying to remove everybody from the equation.
Only people.
It's one thing when you're trying to protect your land. It's another when you are the one who's literally
actively going
destroying
beyond
every other part of the land, you know? Absolutely crazy. And
Alex, who had the best moment in this episode? Lex, Goth Mikasa.
Oh, man.
Actually, it was
in this moment. I give it to Zeke.
I do give it to Zeke.
In this moment here.
I mean, it's Armin with glasses, obviously, but like Zeke.
Yeah, in this moment, I mean, Zeke, he has Eren's number right now, man.
This whole episode, not even just our episode, this whole episode, Zeke low-key be doing the thing, bro.
Yeah.
He low-key be showing up and showing out.
Yeah.
We get Big Monkey Yell, we get Monkey Butt.
This is Zeke. This is his moment. This is where he has the upper hand, but
he's the older brother.
Don't get too comfortable, Zeke.
Yeah, seriously. He's in the episode title, Two Brothers. He's like, I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
My time comes first.
Yep.
And then you can win after.
Yeah, even Lexy says, I agreed with Zeke. The war chief is proving it. Yep. And he is. At this point here,
he's truly showing why
multiple steps ahead of Eren. And, you know.
At least he thinks.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is that this is Zeke's moment. Whether, again, this is just a whole other weird dimensional like thing where it's like Zeke's pulling the freaking, you know, like he's doing the magic trick, right? He's just like, you know, all right, like you see this here, blah, 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 whatever. Like here's this trick. I totally fooled you, blah, blah, whatever. When in reality, it's like Zeke is in the fucking snow globe. You know, it's kind of like he thinks he's running the show, but in reality, we have Emperor Eren is like just staring and smiling over at the snow globe
at the start of the scene, and Zeke's like, Houdini. And then the camera pans
I got you, Eren. I got you. And then like
you just
little
see snowflakes, and then you pan out and you just see Eren going.
It's like,
what a silly little man.
Yeah. So it's like, sorry, Zeke. You think you
look at you, Lex.
Hey, okay. All right. Shout out to Lex. We do miss having Lex here with us.
I know, you missed out on like
this would have been
episode. You could have glazed us all episode.
But also this would have been so we're going through such great analysis where we know that like Lexy brings so much solid. Great insight to a lot of it, and unfortunately we're just stuck with seeing Lexy's chats instead of having her
celebrating
here
her crown.
Yeah, she's celebrating her crown. But yeah, we
Don't
do
worry,
miss
we'll be questioning you next week about it.
Yeah,
get your notes.
Absolutely,
drop your thoughts down.
But so yeah, Zeke right now he is. He's on the leaderboard.
Right now, he thinks he's in first place.
Yeah. And then
Eren is just sitting in second place with a blue shell right now.
Yeah. Like I gotta say smart words sometimes. Tune in, guys. Okay. Looking forward to it. So yeah, and Eren just wants to protect his people.
Yep.
And Zeke wants to go ahead and eradicate the Titans by euthanization, right? To all Eldians.
Mm-hmm.
Completely, again, just such different goals. And this is where now Zeke goes on to confess that he has suspected as much, and he just wanted to think that, he says, Eren, you of all people would understand. He says, can the scars that man, obviously he's mentioning like their father, can the scars that were left on your mind be really that deep? I mean, kind of crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is coming from a place where Zeke has been there, right? He knows that, like,
he's been brainwashed.
He was lost, right? He felt like he was being brainwashed, and it wasn't until when Mr. Sava was the one to try to, he's the one who enlightened and helped Zeke through that process. As now Zeke refers to him as his father. And what's interesting is that Ymir approaches Zeke now and just drops to her knees and almost like
submits.
Yeah, exactly. Submits. And then now Eren is like, what's going on here? Like, why isn't Ymir obeying me, right?
Where'd your chains go?
And then this is where Zeke again confesses, and this is where he reveals, right, this plan. He says, I've been
my plan the whole time.
I've just been, waiting here for you to wake up, and I've learned a lot. I've learned that the founder can make anything. She can shape the earth into these chains, right? And as he says that, literally it's just like they just crumble off of him.
Yep.
Right?
Like Thanos snapped.
Yeah. And he goes, only the will of a person with royal blood, like me. He goes, and unlike the kings of the walls, right, who had the powers before me, my mind was never tainted by the ideology of the first king. He goes, thanks to that, during all that time I spent here with the founder, it's almost like, look, I've spent time with Ymir.
We're besties.
You just got here, bro.
You got Taco Tuesdays and Freaky Fun Pizza Fridays.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, dude, you have no idea the relationship that I have, man. This is my buddy and stuff,
You don't understand the jokes in the break room and in the printer room. You don't get it.
And then so he goes on and he says, like, look, I discovered a way to nullify the vow renouncing war, and Ymir has the power to do almost anything that you could imagine. But as a slave, she lacks the will to exercise that power for herself. And she will, like you said the word, submit to anyone who bears Eldian royal blood in their veins and will obey their orders without question. He goes, look, in short, the founder's power is mine. Which is like, damn.
It's like shit.
If I'm Eren at this point, I'm like, everything that I just did, trying to execute all of that plan, and having this supreme Eren almost infiltrate and tell me where I'm being led to, there's no way. Was I just fooled? Was I just like, is it not supposed to happen? You're thinking like, Eren has been almost foretold what the future is going to hold and how things are going to play out, and I don't know if Eren ever saw
the finish line. Yeah,
I don't know if Eren ever saw the specific conversation happening between.
I doubt it. I think because it's in the paths,
Yeah.
it's a separate entity.
Yeah, very well could be. Bless you. And so Zeke continues, as we know he loves the monologue, and he says, "Look, you were no more than a key that I needed to unlock the power." He now puts Eren in chain and said, "I waited to hear your true feelings, and that was the right decision." It's almost like being like, almost like
Ha 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 ha! Told you so.
reaffirming to himself, right?
Yeah, I was right. You were wrong. I knew it all along.
And now he's being sympathetic as he says, "Look, it's not your fault. It was our monster of a father who twisted you with his brainwashing, the same as he did with me, except I had another father who saved me from that misery. And it might not have come to this, but if he had somebody to save you, right?"
Hannes.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Hannes.
See,
Man.
I saw the pain hit your
If
face.
Hannes actually did truly invest that time and effort, he for sure
would
could have
been
saved
if anybody.
Eren.
Oh
but,
man,
oh,
that's why Eren had to
Hannes.
let him go.
Hannes.
That's why Eren had to let him go.
I know,
bro. Eren
I
was
know.
like, you're gonna stop me.
Yeah.
Can't let that happen. I'm sorry, old man. I'll put you out your misery right now, dog.
Crazy. And so again, sympathizing with him, and he says, "Look, I give you my word. I will not abandon you, and I promise that I will use the power of the founder to fix you." We see Eren as being stubborn. He's not quitting. He is determined, pretty much to till death. And like, Eren will not give up. And I don't know if certain things have been foretold, and we can only assume that here on the paths that we go, pretty much we work with different rules, you know? And so the last thing here that we see is, like Eddie mentioned, that awesome moment where Zeke tells him, "I'm going to save the world, and I'm going to save you." And they just butt heads, literally.
Yeah.
And then we see that Titan spark that happens right before transformation. But this almost indicates that like this ability, this power has been activated, and it ends there.
Zeke just needed to headbutt the key.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen before where all it takes is just for, touch between Titan users to unlock some sort of whatever. We saw recently with Porco how he received that
From Rhina.
that closure, that memory exactly from Rhina. So we've seen it before, and here we're going to go ahead and dive much deeper with what is happening here and the journey that these two are about to go ahead and embark on. It's going to be
next
insane.
episode, the next whole AOT episode.
Yeah. Insane, guys. Absolutely insane. But yeah, that's all we got for you really as far as episode breakdown discussion. I think that we
Good
are
episode.
yeah, I think we're good here, guys, and we are done. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in with us and sticking around with us. And it was fun to go ahead and just again be able to hang out with you guys for the first, who knows how long. I'm sure it was probably over an hour long stuff. Talk about all these different topics, talk about shows, talk about sushi. Talk about a bunch of different stuff, but when we go ahead and we do episode breakdown discussions, we're very serious about it, and this was a very exciting episode for us to go ahead and do. Again, unfortunately, Lexy was not able to go ahead and be part of it with us, but we know that Lexy is doing much more important things right now. Again, just send prayers and positive vibes to my grandpa, to my grandma as well, because she's also going through, and she's very worried, for my grandpa. But thank you guys so much for, again, supporting us and being here with us. It feels good to go ahead and be back. Every time we go ahead and we take an extra week off, it feels like forever.
I know, right?
But
Time flies.
Yeah, crazy. And, we'll be back here next week. We'll be back most likely on Thursday. As Zach had mentioned, he's going to be focusing his time on Wednesdays over on a very
On Jesus.
fun and a very exciting new kind of journey into your life.
We'll see where it goes.
He's going to be like leading study and worship, and with
If you guys want to hear me preach, you can message me directly, and I'll tell you the live stream.
We'll give you the link.
I'm not going to
for
plug the live stream
face.
here.
Yeah,
I'm not going to plug it right here. I'm okay with that.
yeah. But yeah, huge shout out to you guys. Huge shout out to new friend in chat, Alex.
Seriously, Uno reverse
Alex
card.
is the homie.
Thanks,
for
Alex.
sure,
Appreciate you, big dog.
And yeah, you guys are awesome. I wish you guys all the best, rest of your week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And Worship Wednesday. Yep. And just just be kind and caring, positive people. It's hard.
It is really hard.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
But I feel like whenever we have these podcasts, it's just such a beautiful recharge and refresh that I need, because when you go through just the daily grind through work and
just going out in the world, man,
and just what's happening over in the world, it feels good to go ahead and kind of just again feel that positivity, feel that community, feel that support. So I hope you guys feel it from us as well. You guys know that we're here, we have your back, and we want the best for you guys. We want you guys to go ahead and just pursue your hobbies, and we want you guys to go ahead and do cool stuff, whether that's like we talked about literally at the start of the podcast with Zway, with his drawing. And we know that Zway is still so young, and he's already so freaking talented.
Bro.
So just keep doing your thing there, and then for whatever it is that you guys do, just keep grinding, man. Just keep doing it. And Tish says drink water. Yes, just stay hydrated. Yeah, it's getting very hot. And Jacob, again, man, congratulations, and have fun over on your date, man.
Good luck,
we're here. We're wishing you well and stuff. We hope that it goes well. And so thank you so much for the code too, as always. But that's all I got left for you guys. And I just want to say again, huge thanks. I love you guys very much. Spread that love and positivity. Love, hate. And I will see you guys next week. Peace out.
Thank you, AJ. My AOT family, love you guys. Code homies, because we all homies in here. Appreciate you, Jacob. Everyone, big prayer for Jacob. Just hope that date goes well for you, brother. I love you. Hope she treats you right. Be a gentleman, dog.
Yep.
Please be a gentleman.
100%.
Then that'll leave you guys with this. Romans 5:5. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. Guys,
amen.
Sometimes you want something and you pray for it, or you ask for it, or you just really want it, and it doesn't happen. But you're hopeful for a long time, and that hope starts to fade.
Yeah.
Don't lose hope. Because if your hope is in Christ, if your hope is in God, it will be given to you in time. Do not worry about tomorrow and the things that it may bring. Focus on today and right now. We love you guys. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye, guys.